Hello everybody, it's me Mox, and here we are on a nice Thursday afternoon. We are going to be joined by the wonderful Keronzi and Trinky as we do some more puzzles alongside with Snu. We're going to be doing actually our regular streams, but also a multi-stream, which I just put the link here, so you can jump in and take a look at everybody's stuff going on, see the whole perspective. I'll try and share that periodically throughout it so everybody can jump in and join through there. It does give a viewership to each one of us, so it's very appreciated if you could have that on the side, or if you use that as the primary thing. Without further ado, let's go say hello to everybody. Hello!
Hello!
I see, it is just me and you currently.
Yes.
Alright.
I will try to scarf down a few more bites of my pancake.
Of your pancake. Yeah, we were a little late on getting breakfast today, Snu and I. Typically we order something or get something on Thursday mornings so we can be fueled as we're doing whatever shenanigans we get up to on Thursdays. And today we were behind because whoever our DoorDash driver was decided to drive like cross country instead of giving it like heading straight towards us. Is that a Trinky? It is a Trinky doing ah-woo.
Ah-woo!
Ah-woo.
Ow. Still never gonna get over getting got.
Never getting got what?
Oh, when Gray was just like, hey, if you do it, they'll do it back. And I just fucking awooed with zero hesitation.
Yeah, I same.
Oh my god, Snu, Gray was here as you were saying this. Hey, Gray.
Okay, right. So, for those that do not remember, we were doing puzzles in teams. It's me and Snu on one team, and Mox and Keronzi on another. Our team, me and Snu, Team Strawberry.
I am on the multi-screen, but I can't type there, so
we
I
are
am here too.
62% of the way done. And Mox and Keronzi, do you remember how much you were on?
We are a wonderful 23% done.
Wonderful 23% done.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it is on.
It's anybody's game.
It's anyone's game.
Anybody's game.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm still waiting for my cohort here.
The Ronzi.
The Keronzi. Waiting for the boy.
Keronzi Snu, I'm here, I swear.
Gray wants me to let you all know that they are here. Hey Trinky, I don't know if you're... Oh, I was gonna say, were you muted?
Sorry, I was. I was answering a question about how my work day was.
Oh, I see.
Figured not everyone wanted to listen to that.
Keronzi's being bullied. What?
Nah, lol.
Keronzi's being bullied.
My biggest of sympathies, but...
Oh, yeah,
similarly,
there there it is.
Chatters XD.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman.
The fancy schmancy chair. Ooh, he's got a
Can't
fancy
stop
schmancy
singing.
chair.
I've got my burrito blankie with me. It's right here. It's so soft and fluffy.
Oh yeah,
it really is one of the fluffiest blankets I've got.
Snu, have you seen?
Oh, is that like the tortilla blanket?
It is the tortilla
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah, my some of my coworkers at work have that blanket, and they say it's very comfy.
I love it. It's so great.
And one part of me wants to get one because it seems really comfy. On another part, I actively don't want one because I don't want to make it seem like I love my job more than I do.
I mean,
Are you sure you aren't afraid that I would just roll you up like a burrito?
Do that anyway.
I mean,
Hello.
it could be
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we heard you were being bullied?
Yes.
By being bullied?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Gray claimed you were being bullied.
Make the Snurito.
I mean,
mean-
unless it was Gray doing the bullying, I'm not sure.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't put it past her.
No, Gray doesn't bully.
Gray doesn't
He
bully.
just drops random.
Are you joking me?
What do you mean? We're talking about the same person.
Are you joking
I may
me?
have scared him before he
Special
started.
treatment?
Let's
Yeah,
see here.
clearly.
How do I do this again? Oh, here we go. I sent the
we want
invite.
share, we want share, we want share.
Oh,
You
Maze.
do a TikTok of chair cam so we
But
can play
Keronzi should be
Flat
able to just
Objects in.
rejoin the
Oh yeah, he can.
That is true. We could just go through and just like clip random times chairs on the stream or something. Just make a compilation video for YouTube.
Okay, are we starting then?
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
Snu, were you able to join it?
I've immediately looked at everything and I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm
what
already on it.
in the hell were
Nice.
we doing again?
I mean, I put a piece in already.
Oh no, they're all shit.
Uh,
Shit, we're already behind.
No! No, quickly distract them. Ask them the panda question.
No.
Oh.
Me and Snu may or may not have been like arguing about pandas before the stream.
Just
Not. No, you clearly were.
very much so an argument there.
Look, it's not my fault that Snu was wrong.
Not my fault. It's a fucking dying cause.
A dying god, are you joking me?
They literally will not fuck.
I mean, you're not wrong. They won't.
And took them 30 years and they finally made the Galapagos bloody turtles do it.
Yeah, and there's only fucking 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's a dead species. You're gonna get inbreds, and then they're gonna fucking die horribly from health complications.
Well, I'm holding out for pandas.
Some quality entertainment here.
But why?
Oh yeah.
Why? Because
They're
I'm
just cute. That's it. That's all they do.
and that's all I do.
I would hope you do more than just sit around and do shit.
No.
Well,
Hey, man,
I mean,
my face.
I'm not going.
Oh, don't step on a landmine,
Taking my
Keronzi.
fucking pieces, you
No.
asshole!
Look. You people have fucking problems. You're fucking adorable. I can't believe I have to sit here and listen to this absolute BS about pandas only being good because they're
They
cute.
evolved themselves.
Quickly,
to
Keronzi, we gotta catch up.
us, and they can't even do that right.
Look.
I'm trying not to.
Pandas are so cute. And
I don't
honestly,
care.
how they've survived.
I found a
this point,
piece.
I don't
I found a spot.
understand.
I
Because
mean, I've been fighting a couple, man.
Yeah.
they've like, they are so fluffy. I think they've evolved to the point that they can't die. Like,
the fucking evidence.
You see them roll down
clearly
hills and
say
like fail
otherwise.
to live all the time, and they're always fine. They're like hardly holding it together, but they are not dead, so they win.
Maybe.
Mox Rara, save them, save them.
If
No.
barely scraping by
Pandas
is
are
winning, then I'm a
cute
fucking
and
champion.
stupid. They can be both.
Oh my god!
Just like me.
The savagery.
I
That's
don't
just
know why
always
you
nice.
had to
Someone
come
in
for
your
pandas so hard here, Snu.
Listen, you don't understand. I spent like a decade of my life fucking hating pandas.
You fucking what now? How? How?
Okay, you know what? You know what? Pandas have one good thing. Because they are so cute and they are such a face for conservation efforts, because people think they're so cute, it's what made people donate so much to wildlife funds. There you go. That's what pandas do.
That's like saying a model is good at their job because they get people to buy stuff.
That's what they do!
Sex sells.
Panda sex cells.
Panda sex cells. Pandas eat cake in Minecraft? Why is that a thing?
I mean, it's something else we need to eat. You heard it here.
Pandas literally only eat though.
Honestly, I can't
I mean,
believe
if
the
they're-
panda
if-
slander.
Let's not murder Rara
If
so
Bears
early
wants
in
to
stream.
fuck, Bears gonna fuck.
Pandas aren't even bears anymore, in my opinion.
Oh, God.
Anyway, welcome to Puzzle Together. We have a list of topics to talk about as we speak.
And we came up with this one before the stream.
I mean, are you really gonna get in the way of a bear fucking?
I don't even know what pandas look like when they're having sex.
Probably stupid.
You look stupid when you're having sex.
I bet I do! I bet anyone looks stupid while they're having sex. It's not meant to be graceful.
It's raw, savage, and primal, exactly.
I fucking killed Trinky.
God.
Oh my lord.
Oh, this got so weird so quick.
Hey man, you're the one that tried to make it personal.
I don't even take it back. I think it was worth it. It provided comedic entertainment.
I mean,
Ooh.
there's the marker there. I'll go and get clips of that later.
Oh my good lord. Did anybody win that? I don't think so.
I don't think anyone.
I think that was a net loss for all the parties.
No,
Everyone lost.
I think Bears won.
Ah yes, the
Pandas
Bears won. I'm sorry, Snu, you've been defeated by the pandas today.
I lose to a panda, just fucking kill me.
Pandas are cute, and they're too stupid to know how to kill you. Are pandas
I
aggressive?
could be a
Red
panda.
pandas are.
Pandas actually will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
they
red
are still
pandas are
a
hella aggressive, aren't they?
What? I didn't think
Red
red
pandas
were
are
bears.
like, red pandas are not bears. They're closely related to the weasel family, actually.
Don't ruin my favourite animal for me by telling me it's a part of the weasel family.
How does that fucking ruin it? Weasels are cool.
Ron Weasley.
Weasels are cool. No. Adamant, no.
What, you don't like
Communist
weasels?
Pandas.
I
What,
mean,
is it
I don't
because
know
of the
enough about
fucking
weasels,
stereotype
but
of,
based
like,
off of the
the
fact they're
fucking
called a
weasel
weasel, I'm gonna
thing?
say no.
You're not gonna weasel your way out of this one?
Oh, fuck you.
I had to take the shot. Please understand, I had to.
That was not good.
Ron Weasley, Dumbledore, Severus Snape, Severus
you miss
Snape.
every shot you don't take.
Exactly. Exactly.
I miss the shots I do.
That's just because you're short and can't reach the hoop.
I mean, not wrong. Not wrong.
Happened. You two were so chummy on our last stream, and now.
Now it's just violent.
We've gone feral.
Oh.
How do I close this fucking text? There it is.
Rip everyone in this stream.
Oh my god.
I don't remember how to zoom in.
We have destroyed them.
We absolutely have destroyed them. Teamwork broken.
We have. Yeah.
I don't know, I still think we worked quite hard on the puzzle whilst we were arguing, but...
There it is. Okay, I remember.
Oh my god.
That was, It's not meant to be graceful comment for me. I still think about it, keep laughing at it. It's not meant to be graceful. Why'd you fall off the bed? Not meant to be graceful.
Oh my
Bad
god.
comment, that's too fucking hard.
Oh man, well, any chances of being a good Christian stream have been destroyed.
Your chance of a good
We never
Christian
said it
stream
wasn't
ended.
premarital.
Oh yeah.
We don't know about the social structure of pandas. Or of bears.
Of bears.
Do pandas
Are
mate for
pandas
life?
Christian? Pandas? I don't think so.
For someone who doesn't like pandas, you know a lot about them.
I know a lot about a lot of animals. Listen, know your enemy. Just try to panda and fucking win.
Oh god.
Graceful Trinky does not compute, apparently, according to Hunter.
Well, Hunter.
God. I'm finishing.
Wrong.
God likes bears. That's why he sent them to kill kids that made fun.
That's right.
Sex, boobies, titties, penis, good Chrissy.
Great.
Great.
Oh, Gracie. Oh, Gracie.
He likes bears because he sent them to stop forest fires.
Oh man. Great, no.
Oh god.
No, what a great day.
Every
What's been done?
like every single thing they could think of, they have just blurted out into.
Now would be the perfect time for mom to be in the
God.
stream.
No, this is not the perfect time for my mom to be in the stream. Mom's already been in the stream. We don't need that again.
Mama Mox, do you
No.
like pandas? I bet Mama Mox
What
likes
do you know about
pandas.
pandas? She likes sharks.
Mama Mox does like sharks. You know what? You know
Sharks are kind of booky.
what? I'm gonna get them to weigh
How
in.
do I get?
You're gonna message your mom.
No,
Do you like pandas?
I'm gonna call my mom.
What do you... Oh. Oh my god. The fucking madman.
I need the answer.
Oh, I can't see another.
Your call has been forwarded.
She didn't answer.
It's like she knows.
Might be at work.
She could very well be at work.
I think she just knows that she should not pick the phone up.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, she's calling back.
I have.
Oh, God.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing?
I'm streaming a puzzle game right now, would you believe it or not? But I actually have a question for you.
What's that?
Really quick, can I? How do I want to phrase this, people? How am I phrasing this?
Okay.
I don't even know.
Go. Just go for it.
Just go for it. Okay.
However
The
you
bear
feel.
fucks mom.
Okay. 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 How do you feel about pandas?
About pandas?
Yes, about pandas.
Like in general?
Yes, like in general.
Like the fluffy black and white ones that are in China?
Yes, like the fluffy black and white ones that are in China.
I think they are fluffy, mean little boogers. They're mean as hell. And they like to eat bamboo. I don't know what else to say.
No, you were supposed to say whatever it was that you could say. So this means you've taken the side of Snu, who thinks that Snu does not like pandas. However,
Pandas are mean little boogers.
yeah,
They're not very cute little friendly creatures. You know, koala bears are not either. Koalas are mean
They've
little
got
boogers.
chlamydia.
as well.
koala bears are also stupid, if I remember correctly. Like very
have
stupid.
chlamydia.
Very
I don't know about that, but I know that they will
literally
claw and
have
bite your
snake
face
guns.
off.
I'm being informed.
Same with panda bears. You get in between a panda bear and his bamboo stick, and you're gonna get chewed up.
I'm being informed right now that apparently koalas have chlamydia.
They have chlamydia and they are very smooth brains.
That sounds right. So they're like, you know, our raccoons have rabies and koalas have chlamydia. So that's a fun fact now, isn't it?
Wasn't it like members of One Direction came back from Australia?
Oh my gosh. Okay, child. So you called me
You are
about panda
joking
bears,
me.
huh?
Yes, that was actually the whole point, was to weigh in your opinion.
Okay. Well, I'm about to go into your place of business.
They deserve so
Okay.
much better. Pandas deserve
Yeah.
so much
I
better than
have
to
to
live
get
in
some
a life with
laundry
you people.
soap. Yay me.
Yay, you.
Maybe that's why they're going extinct.
If they deserve better.
Alright, Mama says hello, everybody.
They are.
Hello.
Slowly.
But why?
That's the thing. They are dying slowly. They don't want to be on Earth with people like you.
Well then. So we got
yeah.
that weighed in on.
People in my chat, Panda's cute or not?
We're still doing
You're gonna have a bias.
And remember, if
People are
you say the
angry.
wrong answer, I'm banning you.
This, so begins Trinky's supervillain arc. And since we're beginning the supervillain arc, Trinky, what's the theme song for your supervillain arc?
Oh, I don't even know.
That was the other question on the docket.
It is the other question on the docket. We've got other questions. My superhero, my supervillain song.
Pandas equal cute.
For some reason,
Can't get banned. You weren't gonna get banned in my chat.
oh, you're getting bad in my chat.
No, Hunter says they're cute.
They're
so-
cute. They're cute. Ninja said they're not cute.
Oh no.
So they're mod though, so they get timed out. I actually did time them out.
There's no
Just
such
so we're all,
thing
just so we're all on the same page.
as... I believe in democracy.
Look, you
I'm sorry,
can have
democracy
your
has
own
died
say.
today.
You can have your own say, but that doesn't mean I agree with it.
Oh, okay, so this is all
I
one of these
can't
lines.
think of a villain song. I suddenly feel like I know no music.
Head empty.
Like every thought
To
of
be
any
fair,
song
you
I've
kinda
ever
got the
had has
question
left my
last
head.
Second, the rest of us have been thinking about it since Mox put it in the chat.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you guys need to go first, and I need to ponder.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Time to
fine.
ponder.
Alright, I'm really mostly curious on Karanzi's, because
My
Keronzi
computer
apparently
is
spent the
dying
most
with how
time on
much I'm
this.
switching streams, lol.
Karan's definitely spent the most time on this.
Yeah, I'll go with the meme answer at the very least, and this is gonna be a hard take.
Oh?
Any kind of rap music, because if that goes off during my boss fight every single fucking time, I am going to go insane.
I love that.
But no, that's not my actual answer. Let me get my list. Let me get into this.
He's gotta get his
Oh
notes.
god, the list. There's a list.
I got a list. So, as I said, I had to rack through my musical knowledge of things to use, or of songs that I could use. The first thing that I kind of centered on was like, I would saying that started off slow and then just built up from it. So I kind of started off with "Hallowed Be Thy Name" by Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
That is a good one.
I did think of Mother of Abominations by Cradle of Filth, but then realized that's not really gonna work.
Does it have to be epic?
No, you can have. Well, see, the thing is like I first posed the question as the Dead Rising Psychopath songs.
Hey, thanks, Jake.
Because Dead Rising do you know about the Dead Rising Psychopaths?
No.
Okay, so it's a zombie survival game. You got 3 days to survive in it. That's the kind of the gist of it. While you're running around this mall that you're trapped in for 3 days, there are people who have gone nuts and they're psychos. Every single one of them has a bombastic boss song, but most of them are songs that sort of just pertain to them as a person, even if that's really weird. Like, one of my favorite examples is there is a store clerk who has gone absolutely berserk. He's got a shopping cart just lined with knives and pitchforks and stuff, and he has a shotgun in the back of his thing. His song is a rap song about having the best, like, daily routine. The song is, in fact, called Fly Routine. It is just bombastic and ridiculous. But then there's also the more solemn one of the Vietnam veteran who's watched his granddaughter get eaten by zombies and went back into Vietnam in his head.
Okay, I'm getting the vibe now. I've caught the vibe.
Yeah.
I understand the task.
And that one's a very solemn song about you can't control me, I can't even control myself.
Okay, I understand what is being asked of me now, and I can produce answers. I will think.
Yeah. So I mean, I kind of went like I'll just go down the list of all the ones I ended up with. I ended up then going to Demons and Wizards.
Demons and Wizards.
Yep. And I ended up going with 2 songs from them to put onto the list at the very least. The first being Terror Train. And then the next one being Crimson King.
Ooh.
From there, I pivoted. So one of the members of Demons and Wizards is the guitarist. Is the guitarist for a band
Hunter
called
just put in my chat, Ronzi's villain song is Fuck Her Gently.
Hunter, I'm putting everything just what I had on my list. I'm not saying what ones are the final picks. Because I discussed this with you yesterday.
They know your final pick. They've outed you.
Fuck It Gently was not on my list, no.
Oh.
But yeah, one of the guitarist for Demons and Wizard is also the guitarist for Iced Earth. So I pivoted there, and then it was I picked The Coming Curse.
The Coming Curse?
Yeah, it's to do with...
That does not sound like a curse.
I was wondering who was going to make the joke.
You can always rely on me to lower the tone.
That's fair. But I mean, it's the actual song is about the coming of the Antichrist.
Oh.
No. Again,
I then pivoted. In some cases, no. I then pivoted to Rhapsody of Fire, and I ended up picking from them Reign of Terror.
Oh.
And then
quite the journey.
Yeah, and then lastly, Symphony X.
Tonke for the drool hister at dash at.
Incantations of the Apprentice.
That one sounds cool.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. Is that if you then like just listen to the musical taste, and if you listen to some of these bands, it's like they're very. We're gonna ruin you.
He drilling down my arm.
Oh no.
Go for it. I do like symphonic power metal, so
it's good stuff.
I mean, it's cool.
Indeed. So the essentially I couldn't narrow it down to one.
I mean, that's quite a challenge.
Yeah. So I ended up with a 3 phase the boss fight.
Oh wow, I love the sound of this.
Yeah.
Or at least like 3 encounters. Are you serious?
Okay.
I just happened to look over at the wrong time. You look at the exact time. I know, it's just poor timing, Gray. So the first one is Incantations of the Apprentice. It's kind of it's an apprentice mage just watching over his master reading from his book, and then just he sneaks in and opens the page and gains the power and starts slowly going mad from it.
Oh no!
Can't control it.
No.
It's a sad one.
Sorry,
Sorry, this deep thought from the song has been slightly punctuated by Gray loudly going a woo in my chat.
Fair enough. A woo. How did you do that? I'm just psychic, right? The next one then is Terror Train. It quite literally is just essentially a journey into madness, and like just going through descriptions of going mad. And in Reign of Terror, so the thing with Rhapsody of Fire is all of their albums tell a story from start to finish, and even between their albums, from one album to the next, it continues the story. When he was still alive, they had Christopher Lee do like voiceover work for like various parts where they're just speaking about what's going on.
Oh.
So you know it's going to be good if Christopher Lee's involved. But yeah, so basically Reign of Terror is then describing like essentially the resurrection. I can leave it up to you as to whether it is my resurrection or I'm resurrecting some being.
Interesting.
And of course, like Reign of Terror, it has like Latin.
Latin.
So.
Who doesn't enjoy a bit of Latin?
Indeed.
Latin's rad.
Latin's so cool.
Look at that! You two have agreed on something today. The curse is over. The hatred, the feud is gone.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
I had to try. I had to try.
If
Our
I'm
Persona
to
social link
anything,
is still flipped. I'll have to flip it back.
What was that, Keronzi?
This is it. Comes to saying, if I'm gonna resurrect anything, make it the 80s.
I wasn't even alive in the 80s, so I
wasn't
don't
even
have an
a
opinion on
thought.
that. Damn, you were thought of?
No, I wasn't. It was a mistake.
Hey, me too. Shakes hand. That's technically not true. I mean,
I kind of was.
I sort of was as well. My brother was an
I was
accident.
a mistake too.
Same.
But my mom didn't want her last child to be a son, so they had me, and then I was the actual last child, and then I ended up not being a girl. Fucking Lamau.
Joke's on you, bitch.
Indeed, we're old.
Um,
We're old.
Alright, Snoo?
Well, my brother was an
sorry.
accident. And then, a happy accident, as my parents like to say. And then, they were like, maybe we should have another kid in a couple of years, and then I came back. And then I was like, right there. I was like, ha ha ha.
Like, you make it sound like you, like, planned for your own birth.
Ninja came back from their time out going, I'm back, you panda-loving fuck.
We just can't get over it, can we?
Nope.
There'll be
The
no
panda.
escaping. The panda.
There's
Panda stream.
no escaping the panda. The panda is in all
I am
of
such
us.
a mistake that my
I'm
dad is
changing the
40
title of my
years
stream.
older than me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
We are one with the panda.
I wouldn't say you're a mistake. Probably an accident. Personally, I'm not a fan of people saying I was a mistake, because don't like...
No, happy accidents, because if
Yeah.
it was that big of a problem, you wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, considering the current geopolitical climate over in the States.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking... We're not okay. We're not okay over here.
This looks like
Nope.
this should fit perfectly.
Look, I mean, to be honest,
Blink twice
when
if
I
you
Mine
need
are
am
an
help.
accident and my dad is near 70. I hate it.
Blinks rapidly.
I had it backwards. I had the piece backwards.
Who knows?
I'm
We
not
should go
even
the right way
30.
around now. It found its place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was feeling
Alright, Snoo, what's your villain song?
So, similar to Keronzi,
One of the 8.
I have a list. And
Did you
I
take that
started
large
off
piece of shit?
with
What was that?
a few.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah, I've been putting stuff together. I've been making connections.
Can we go back to talking about boobies?
So I started off with just a few songs, and then I worked my way up to 22, and then worked my way back down as I was listening to them like on repeat for the last 2 days, trying to narrow down. All right, which of these is really like a villain song, etc., etc. And funny enough, I pulled these from 2 different playlists I already have for myself because I have a D&D campaign where I have a character named Snu, not SnuWolf, which is a separate character, who is a big bad in that campaign. Mox is already aware of this because he's a player in that campaign.
That's right, I'm a player. I had to say it. You set up very well for it.
Set up these nuts, anyway.
Bring him here. We'll set him up, knock him down.
Alright.
Oh, God.
You must go down the hall.
And while the playlist has a total of 8 songs, I technically say it's 7 because 2 of the songs I combined together. So first up on the thing is a Let It Die song by So Break the Wall.
It's quite a name. I forgot. I didn't even...
That is a name.
So break the wall, huh?
Yep, So is one word.
Interesting.
God, I love Let It Die soundtrack.
And then the second one is Angel of Light by Dreamtale.
Oh. I like the name of that.
Yeah, that one I think is probably the most fitting for the assignment, at least in terms of like the Dead Rising Psychopath song.
I love how we're calling this an assignment.
And then the next one, which is the 2 songs I combined together, is the song Black and the song Christamanthequins from the Homestuck soundtrack.
Christamanthequins.
Yeah, they
like
have
that
some
word.
ridiculous names.
What does that word mean?
It's just a combination of a bunch of different words. To not get into the Homestuck story too much, they have this device that basically you put like certain items into it to make a helpful character called a sprite.
Alright.
And that sprite is made of like 2 items that you put into it, and then whoever your other players are in your play session that put things into their sprite as well affect the enemies that you'll be fighting.
Yes, that we're not gonna get too much into this.
I'm not. I'm being very light with my description.
Sad truth is you are.
Okay,
So-
I think I get it.
Sequins is basically just like at this point
I
in the
whispered
story
Mox a good
where
villain arc
this
song,
part of
but
the
brain not
soundtrack would
function
be
too well
is
Oh.
basically what those imps are made of.
They're like a mountain.
The queen. I like the word. It's a good word.
There's quite a few songs in Homestuck that have names like that. Anyway, the next one is American Sun by Fire from the Gods.
Ah, that's a good song.
Uh,
I see, Gray.
And then there is You're Going Down by Sick Puppies. There is Atlas by Faint from Monster Cat. And then there's the Attack on Titan fight theme, aka the song that plays when the Armored Titan first showed up. And that's all the songs.
I mean, you definitely dwindled them down.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say anything, like the Attack on Titan theme just goes with anything.
I think...
It's like Guile's theme.
Yeah. Those are fun videos to watch.
Anyway, Mox, what about you?
I'll do my interrupt real quick. Gray sent me theirs. They wanted to weigh in on this. They sent me a song. It's called All Eyes on Me, which is a cover by Victor McKnight and Squiggly Dig. I can't listen to it right now, unfortunately, but I will have it in my things, and probably I'll put it in like our Discord or something like that, so we can listen to it at a later time. Mine. Now I'll be upfront and I'll just say, you guys have definitely put a lot more thought into this question than what was going to be really just a quick little thing of like, what would be your song? And it's like 3-part boss fight, 8 songs. That's great. That's awesome. I am very happy with the introspection that came from this. I'm not gonna harp on that at all. A lot more than I was thinking was gonna happen, but that's fine. That's fine. That's how this goes. Mine was a single song. It's called "Here" by the song or by the artist Vast, I believe it is. It's either that or reversed. I can't remember. They're like a band from the early '90s. I'm looking it up right now just to get it. The song is called "Here." The band is called Vast. It is a trip of a song, and while I'd love to show it really quick, I can't because I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, the unfortunate part about this question is all the songs would probably copyright and you can't play them.
It's very.
There's a reason why I created a pause button and I'm now doing an offline recording. Of this as well, so I could just pause the stream, play the songs, and then go for it.
Gotcha. We could probably just share our playlist somewhere, just put them down in a spot and then just
I was literally thinking we should just make a list and throw it up on the Discord.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We'll do that later. Maybe after the stream.
Yeah. And so Hunter's weighed in.
Oh.
Never ending. The song that never ends.
Lamb chop version, the whole thing.
The never-ending song, never-ending boss fight, or It's a Small World. People will hate that.
Drive people nuts. Oh my god, that piece fit. That was an accident. So I guess I'll finish. Can keep my thing. I got interrupted.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So it's a trip of a song that's very much so a ride just to listen to and to visualize. It's a very angry song, a very, very angry and passionate song. And towards the end of it, it just goes full insane. And I goddamn love the horror vibes that come from the end of it. Quite a lot. And I feel that's very fitting with the whole shtick of mine. And then, I guess, because while you guys were saying your things about other songs, to add one more to it, one that I could probably play right now if I wanted to, is actually from the game Dead Rising, and that one's Aeon. It's a good song.
I'm not sure you can. I think that would still be cool.
No, actually. So that one's... so Cell Dweller is the one who made the soundtrack for Dead Rising 2. And Dead Rising 2 soundtrack was made intentionally so that the songs could not be copyrighted by them. Cell Dweller is big on having free and open music to the point that they actually made a YouTube and just general music thing called Fixed. That if you go on their website and just sign up for it, you can use every single song from the Fixed website on your thing, so long as you give, credit where credit's due. That's the only requirement with it. Cool.
That's very cool.
It's very
That's
cool.
So cool.
And Cell Dweller is just awesome when it comes to this and trying to make everything free and not locked down underneath the rules and laws, because music should be music. It should be something people could share and listen to. And especially when it came to Dead Rising 2's problem with that is that Dead Rising 1 has a single song in its entire lineup that is DMCA claimed, and that's probably the one people like the most. That's the Convict song, where these dudes are in a Humvee driving around, and it's a song called Gone Guru, which is an amazing song. Absolutely banger of a time. You cannot listen to it on any form of recording, or you'll get in trouble. Because the people who released it are jerks. So that's why these guys come into play, and they're fantastic. They've also done a bunch of other work on other things. The thing I like to think of them most, other than Dead Rising, is absolutely Killer Instinct's second round of things. Because Matt Gordon is an amazing musician, and he did a wonderful job with Doom and Killer Instinct. But then Cell Dweller came in to help out with that.
I need to have a look.
That was a whole spiel I went on.
I've thought long and hard about this.
All right.
And I have realised that I want my boss fight to be epically hard.
Epically hard.
And I want people to suffer. And I don't want them to be able to complete my boss level. And so, the song that I would like to accompany this stress and turmoil and feeling of, oh my god, I'm never going to beat this, is ABBA's Mamma Mia, where it says, here we go again. And I just want that playing on loop. That bit.
I see.
Just so people know, here they go again, and they will never beat my level.
This is going to be a bad time.
It's a rough time for everyone involved, and I'm not disappointed in it.
You will not apologize.
Nope.
You like your rough then?
Yeah. I do.
I don't have a face cam, but imagine I'm staring into it.
If I had longer, I might produce a better answer.
Understandable.
But as of right this minute, I think that would be a funny one to have. And then Keronzi had kind of inspired me when he spoke about rap, and I just thought maybe Eminem's Rap God would be funny. Because it's really long and it's really fast.
I
Yeah.
cannot for the life of me figure out where this piece goes.
What piece?
It's like one of the border like ring pieces. I'm following the halo essentially, and I'm trying to find this one green spot to line things up with, and I can't find it. Oh wait. No, that's not it. That's not the right. It's not the spot. It's lies.
This one here.
This one is in my hand down here. Then again, it does have like.
It's
these
so upsetting
dots.
when like I put a piece somewhere and it makes it look like that's where that piece goes, and then I get confused trying to put another piece on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that.
Cannot figure out where this goes. Oh, I'm setting it aside, moving on. I was on a roll at the start of this. It was doing great, and now I feel like my brain has melted.
Haha, melty brain.
Melty blood.
Mate, brain melt. I know, I felt like I made loads of progress, and I feel like my progress has slowed down a little bit, but...
What the hell kind of piece is this? Who decided that this was going to be a thing?
I found that piece in the road.
You found the piece in the road?
You had the piece in the road missing for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were looking for it like constantly last.
Oh my god, you're right! Finally!
Closure.
Closure.
Closure. You're quite pinky.
Does this go over here? Is this actually part of this letter? No, it's not. Oh man. Why do I feel like my eyes have decided they wanted to stop working? Oh, there it goes. My vision has failed me. Oh, that's my heart.
keep accidentally double clicking the background and bringing it up, and it's so annoying.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm infuriated by that. I just dropped the piece and it was like, I go here! What? What do you mean it goes there?
Oh, what, that one edge you were looking for?
Yes! What do you mean it goes there? No.
Well, that's exactly what it means, it goes there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't believe it. It's lying. It's lies.
I don't think it is.
What do you mean that piece goes there too?
That bit goes there. Do you know what's really depressing, Snow? We'll probably finish this bit on ours, and then we'll have to go over and help them do it again.
We're gonna get over there. We're gonna be like, "What the fuck is your organization?" And
Yeah.
We have no organization.
Yeah, that's the...
We're gonna mess with your shit.
No, don't do that.
It's organized chaos, we know exactly what every piece is.
Exactly. Except for the ones we're looking
Nice.
for.
Ours was so organized at the start.
So, fucking...
Dollar.
meet the medic, like, no, we don't.
No, I don't. No, it happened again. The piece just fit in nicely.
Hello, Chunks. How you doing?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Chunks.
Hello.
Chunks, do you like puzzles?
Do you like puzzles?
Do you like puzzles, sir? Well, have I got a puzzle for you? It's the puzzle of why does this piece not fit in everywhere?
Puzzle of why does Snoop fucking hate pandas?
Well, I already told you
Need
why.
some tissues over
No
there.
solution has been found at this time.
I don't need tissues, Gray. I'm
Just because
quite
you want it cut now.
dried up right now.
No, that's exactly what that means.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Queen of Everything, but fuck you, fuck Pandas.
Thank you for finally admitting that. It's a title I wear proudly.
Did I just hear John
Yeah, it's a
sing
mentality of people.
What?
toughest puzzle ever, you just can't see it.
You can't believe.
I mean, you seemed really happy that piece fit.
I was very happy, absolutely happy, 100% happy. Also salty. So salty.
I don't have a clue.
It's moving
Pieces
Yeah,
aren't
I'll help.
real. It's not
We'll go.
real.
Have you gotten more used to your mouse yet, Snoop?
Yeah.
I did it again, Keronzi. It just fit in right now nicely.
Just found this place.
It just found its place. And its place is wrong.
I mean, that piece like goes there. Whatever, Trevor. It goes there, I lied.
Why am I choosing now, of all times, to remember that I need to be salty soon?
Salty.
Yeah. It's about a topic I'm always salty about. There's a new Resident Evil thing coming out, and I hate it.
Oh yes, I'm well aware.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Is that the movie remake?
I don't even know if it's a movie remake. They're just trying to do something new. Oh yeah, we're gonna go make another Raccoon City for people to live in. Also run and controlled by Umbrella, the people who destroyed the last one. It's gotta...
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Ah.
I was just discussing it with me, and I'm like, what am I doing? What?
It's disgusting. Gross, nasty, bad time.
Yeah,
Nasty that time.
I had like one of the creators' explanations for one of the changes, and I'm like, what?
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as the recent movie they did of, I think it's Welcome to Raccoon City. where it's just like, we're going to show you the origins of this character and why this character maybe wears sunglasses. I don't care why he wants to wear sunglasses. I want him to slick his hair back and read cheesy one-liners, please. And that piece fit! He shouldn't have, but I did!
Wait, don't open that door.
Yes! God, it should be the easiest, schlockiest movie out there. But instead, everyone's like, we gotta put the action in the things, and we gotta do the thing, and then my wife really needs to star in this movie. Oh, did I say that out loud?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. The only reason why Mila Jovovich is the main character in the other Resident Evil movies is she's literally married to the director. So why she is also the main character in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Really? I've not actually watched that, even though
It's back!
The Monster Hunter movie had some really cute aspects to it, but man, it was not a movie I could take seriously.
Dang it.
No, don't
I
click.
think my favorite thing of the Monster Hunter movie, like, at all, is because the two main characters don't share a language. The, like, Earth Girl, like, real world person.
Mila Jovovich.
Her name. Mila Jovovich. She, like, shares a chocolate bar with the Monster Hunter guy. I think literally his name in the movie is Hunter.
Inventive.
Hunter,
yeah.
You're in the Monster Hunter movie.
Yeah, the Monster Hunter movie. I saw it with Shy Guy a while back, and she shares a chocolate bar with him, and, you know, it's really tasty, so she says, chocolate, you know, to let him know it's called chocolate. What he interprets from that is the word chocolate means tasty. So when he makes her some food from the Monster Hunter world, he says chocolate and eats some of it, you know, to show her that it's tasty, and I thought that was really cute.
That is kind of cute.
And, like, aside from the very little cute details like that, Monster Hunter movie was, like, 5 out of 10.
I didn't watch it, but my brother and my family did, and my brother obviously knew about the game, and he was like, that is not accurate.
It's just a crime.
No, it was not accurate in the slightest. I'm real tired of, like, these writers and developers, like, making movies based off of video games, and they clearly never have touched a video game in their life.
Yeah, they're like... Hunter's gone a little crazy in my chat.
I don't know if I said that quite loud enough.
What?
Oh, no,
Welcome to the conversation, Snoo.
Fine.
I didn't hear it.
No, you're fine.
It's
That's because I said it quite intentionally, quite quiet.
Trinky was talking about pussy again. So.
Oh. Alright.
Oh man.
Imagine being horny on main. Anyways.
There was context with it. I was taking the piss out of the directors. You said they never touched a video game, and I said, or a pussy. It wasn't just a random
rolling on the
comment.
floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Sure.
I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong being horny on main.
I mean, true.
I mean, there isn't.
If you're into it, just be into it.
I still need, I'm a teacher. I need context.
I'm just Ace.
I'm Mox. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Come here often.
Surprisingly, yes.
Where the frick does this piece go?
Snoo, answer me a question. Where does this piece in my hand go? Tell me now.
In your nose.
Oh. Oh, I mean...
Don't do it!
No.
Don't do it! Don't do it! It's a trap!
But what if it fits there, Keronzi? How will I know?
It doesn't!
But have you put it there? I haven't! Maybe they're onto something.
I've not put it in your nose. I have no intention of doing it.
You would not put it in my nose. You would not put it with a hose?
No! No, I would not!
Oh dear. And we are sober people.
Can confirm it does not fit.
Choose a trap. Our taste buds cannot repel flavors of that magnet.
Oh man. What else was on the docket? Oh yeah, favorite Christmas present ever given and ever received, and why?
Now this is one I need to think about for a little bit.
I'll go first then, because never mind. Keronzi's got his.
No, go for it.
Okay. So the favorite gift I have ever given on Christmas absolutely has got to be Operation Body Pillow. Oh my god, that was amazing.
God.
Wait, what?
What we talking about? Favorite Christmas presents?
Yeah. A favorite Christmas present you ever given and ever received, and why?
Oh, okay.
Operation Body Pillow.
Yes, Operation Body Pillow.
Context, please.
Okay, so for a long time, Poor Chemistry has had this running joke that one of these years during Christmas, we were just going to get each other body pillows, and we had always had a laugh. And then as we were laughing, I kind of went back and realized, why don't I get everybody body pillows this year for Christmas? So I did. And I spent all year planning meticulously and gathering the materials and then making the pillows myself. And then
I helped.
At the end of the year, I had these things, and that was a journey. Oh my god, that was a journey. I had got some from the same places, and then they ended up being bigger. One was bigger, one was smaller.
Duh.
One of them got deported. No, two of them got deported. So I had to deal with that.
Mom.
Have you ever had to oh my god, my mom just showed up while I'm talking about these body pillows. Anywho, hi mom. So two of them got deported. I had to deal with customs on that one, and then thankfully the place I got these things from, the people who ran it were super cool and were on top of things. They're like, yeah, this happens all the time. It's like, oh, I wasn't aware. Then there were some very interesting oddities. I think my favorite one was that one of these things came with a towel, and I was just initially I was staring at it, I was like, why? And then I went, oh.
See, I didn't get it for a while. I didn't understand the towel for the longest time.
And the real funny one, if we're going full far on this one, the real funny one is because I had bought so many, they sent me a special thank you package. It was a box. It was a box that, after I opened it up, had two silicone boobs inside of it just staring at me. And I was like, what? What? Huh? And there were these instructions that were like, oh yeah, you just put this foam lining, and then you're able to do this Velcro sticking to it. And it's like, oh! And that year, once Christmas rolled around, I wasn't shy about this. I told everyone I was doing this. My
mind is blown.
So Christmas comes around, and we have these long pillows that are just stacked along the line with everybody's name in it, except for two. One, because it was Snooze, and I had to keep that one as secret as I could, so that one didn't get to go out there in the public. And then the other one was the triple large one that showed up for some reason. When I say that, it was supposed to be only a couple of feet long. It ended up being something like 7 or 8 feet tall.
It wasn't 7 or 8. It was like 4 or 5.
No, it was a lot. It was taller than Sky.
No, not that much.
It was taller than Sky, dude.
Okay, first of all, I'm as tall as Sky is, because I'm 5'2", and that body pillow was not taller than me!
It was taller than you.
It was not!
Anywho, I had to keep that one separate as well.
I will contact her and tell her to take a picture of it right now!
I'm
still caught up on the video.
Well, no, that there is for, they do, quote-unquote 3D ones. Where you can insert in there, and yeah, Hunter said that's a hell of a gift. Those things aren't cheap, and they're not.
Well, I ended up spending something like $300 on pillows, so.
Oh my god.
It was over the course of a year, so it wasn't that bad.
that was cheap because like.
Well, I only got like
time?
it wasn't the like full setup. It was just the case, the coverings. I went and made the pillows myself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I saved a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the boots cost that much alone.
I believe it. What I do know is my favorite gift I ever received was also from the same one, because Chalk decided to one-up me.
Yeah, fucking.
So
Chalk was well aware of our plan.
Oh yeah, I was public about it because I also wanted to make sure I was curating things to everyone's particular tastes. And over the course of it, he's like, you know what? He's going to do this. I'm going to one-up him. So he ended up combining his gift for Snu and myself. And he got, what is their length? 22, 23 feet?
23 feet long.
23-foot long snake waifu body pillow.
Nice.
And that thing was in a giant box that I had no idea what was inside the thing. And opening it up, I was like, oh my god. And I gotta admit, that thing is...
Ronzi's best gift was me, and I'm non-refundable. We'll let you guess who said that.
I'm guessing it was Gray?
No.
Oh. I actually
Callum
don't...
in your chat at the moment?
Is cat as in...
Daddy Callum.
Nope. It was Hunter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he said is that one year Ronzi was given the gift of me Hunter, and I'm not allowed to be returned. Which is probably about accurate.
But no, this pillow, crazy comfy, and honestly, it's amazing to just like roll up inside of it.
Genuinely.
Imagine it's like being a warm little egg.
What do you know, Gray?
Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Gray knows something? Gray knows something we don't know?
I'm trying to think about... I've given some good gifts.
I'll have one more side after all of this.
Who was Hunter? You did bring this upon yourself, Ronzi. Yeah, kind of.
I know lots of things.
You're not wrong.
Lots of things? You've got the big knowledge there, Gray?
I mean, I think probably... I'm trying to think if it was Christmas or if it was for a birthday. I can't remember. There's one. I think the best one that I got my partner disc plate.
Oh, yo.
Alice in Wonderland. I believe it was Alice McGee's artwork.
The American McGee stuff?
Yeah.
That stuff's great. I love the really demented art stuff they've got of it.
I think it was there. It definitely wasn't the more childlike versions of it.
The more darker nitty gritty with like the skeleton Cheshire cat.
Yeah, I think it was definitely more akin to that. As to one received, not really sure.
I don't know. I'm really good with.
Ronzi doesn't know, so don't tell Ronzi.
Don't tell Ronzi.
You don't have to tell Ronzi. That's fine.
I don't know what we're telling not telling Ronzi, but apparently don't tell Ronzi. Snu, what was yours?
I'm thinking.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm like.
Man, was it that panda I sent you?
Kills you.
One of the best things I've ever been bought, and one of the best things I've ever given. I got my dad. I wouldn't say this was like one of the best things I've ever got. It was alright. I got him a key chain with a song on it, and it's "You've Got a Friend in Me" from Toy Story, because we used to watch Toy Story like every day when I was growing up as a kid.
Aww.
That's pretty cute.
So yeah,
That's a pretty good one.
I think I got that as a Father's Day gift. I think.
That goes there.
I'm struggling. I can't see like any of it. None of these pieces fit together.
I'm just gonna let Trinky finish the puzzle, I think.
Oh gosh.
Oh, why, you guys that close to the end?
There's like less than 10 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I mean, we were losing this anyway.
Yeah.
We were losing anyway.
I resigned to the fact of going into this today of losing.
Well, look, we had a system.
All I brought to the table of the puzzles is entertaining topics. I'm great at holding a conversation, bad at putting pieces together.
I really don't know. I really don't know my answer to this question. Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, a different answer than, like, the one that Mox gave. Since
Where's the last piece?
I mean, you could still say the one that I gave, because that was a pretty good
Ew,
one.
I can't see the last piece.
I can think of one I know you did enjoy. It was kind of a big moment, but at the same time, I don't want to be the one to answer your question.
I mean, I currently don't have an answer, so just go ahead and say it.
What about that blue journal?
So, I can't find the last
Yeah,
bit.
I can't find it either. Looking.
I have
Does
no
that timer
idea
at
where
the
that
bottom
is.
right say that you've been at this for over 4 hours?
Like, at all.
Yes, between 2 streams. But 4 hours.
Wait, what? 2 streams, 4 hours, what?
Oh, yeah, someone's asking
We
about the timer.
don't have the last piece of our puzzle.
Oh no. Oh my god, the joke I made before was true! Snu did eat the last piece!
Same puzzle.
I literally don't have it.
Yeah,
Can't
same puzzle.
find it. It's not here.
Same puzzle. You guys could use the cheater thing
Is it
just
always
to
one
reveal it.
piece missing, or?
No, it should be
No.
the whole thing.
I'm currently, like, tilting the fucking camera.
Guys, why don't you just do the sort thing, or the spread thing, so you can free your one piece?
Oh.
Found it.
There you go.
You did it?
Do you want to do the honors, Snoop?
I used the spread
Hi
thing.
guys.
You can do the
Hi,
honors.
Lily!
Okay.
Can you throw the pieces
We
off
did
the table?
it!
No, the table is infinite.
Hey.
The table is infinite. You cannot throw the pieces off the table.
Right, chuck us an invite then.
Alright, I'll send you guys an invite.
Unrealistic.
How far were you? on
Fairly
percentage?
fairly far.
Always.
I've sent you guys invites.
50-ish %, I think.
I could find out real fast, but backing out. We're 30% done.
Okay.
Oh my god, hello.
Wow.
This is,
Hello.
hello.
Oh,
Do you like how we did this?
No.
Ours was organised.
Oh, we
I
could.
cut, I
It's
organised
already
the
over.
sorting by colour.
You're right. You're right. Let's organize this by color.
I did do that. Oh god,
Let's organize this by color.
they're on
You
the
should've done that.
puzzle.
Why is it on the
you
puzzle?
should have done it off the board.
Oh yeah. Let me fix this.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You took the piece I was putting down.
God. Why are they all spread out over
In
here?
my
Oh,
hand.
do you guys not like that? I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Let me fix that.
I've already put 3 pieces in. I've already put so many pieces into your puzzle.
What did you do?
Dark magic.
He really is
Six
just
marks!
magic with a color.
Every time I'm holding a piece, it disappears.
I like this puzzle I'm making over here. I think it's quite artistic. All these squares now make a circle.
It's so far away. Jesus. Home.
You just ruined anything that I was doing.
Mox just was like, I really don't care.
I've chosen
Like,
chaos.
I'm choosing chaos.
I'm gonna kill chaos.
How did you actually do that?
I right-clicked and then hit the word spread.
This puzzle piece is stuck to the
See?
table. Who glued this puzzle piece to the table?
That's supposed to be there.
This one?
Yeah. Someone else's
Same
fault.
time or something.
I am. I'm trying to get some closer to the freaking puzzle.
What is happening? What is happening to...
Good lord.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything! What is happening?
What is happening?
Where is everything going?
Why are they leaving?
What?
I got them guys.
What happened?
I'm bringing them back.
As long
I...
okay, just stop. Wait until all the pieces are finished moving before.
I'm not... What just happened?
And they're on the puzzle again.
I know. I'm sorry. I just clicked to try and bring them back.
Looks like you've got a poltergeist. Oh no!
What happened? Did we break it?
I think it got confused. I think it got too many.
Why are there all these pieces over here?
Alright, let me just redo it over here, okay?
Okay.
I like the lone piece on the far right. It's all by its lonesome.
Put a piece in.
There they go.
Wah!
There we go.
No,
Okay.
it disappeared.
That's fine. So,
They're organized by color now.
Looking like you've seen a ghost move in like a poltergeist.
Wow.
Oh my god, you're right. This one piece over here is like glued to the table. What?
which piece?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
Like over, so
Above the
upper right one, or like in between the upper right and the center.
Oh yeah, the like pink one.
It's like glued to the. You can't interact with it.
I don't know what's up with it.
And it's not been affected by any of the grabs.
No, it hasn't. It's like it's locked in. What in the hell?
I don't know.
Could not tell you.
Maybe I had too much chaos.
Maybe Mox, you break every game you play.
I don't think there's any such thing as too much chaos.
It's not untrue.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, there's another one that's glued to the table to the north of the northwest one.
That's my pace.
Like just north of the northwest one. There's another piece that's glued.
Well, which
How's it
one?
going, Sassy?
Oh, there's up here, like over here.
This one?
No, not that one. Right next to it. Do you guys not see this piece that's sitting up here?
Good.
I've
Yeah,
moved the box.
Same piece.
I've moved. No, there's another one. There's two of them. Then
That's the same piece.
because there's this
It's
one.
the same.
There's also this one over here. There's two pieces that are glued to the table.
I don't know how you did
I don't
that.
know which piece you're talking about. Here, take this piece. Point to which
Okay.
puzzle piece you're talking about.
Okay, let go. There's one right here.
There's nothing there.
What are you talking about? I will take a screenshot and
Where
I'll
are
show
you
you.
looking at, Mox?
No, I see it. I see it on your stream. There's no puzzle piece there.
I said there's a puzzle piece right there.
So what I'm thinking then as well with like this one that's stuck up here is this might just be a duplicate piece and it doesn't actually exist.
I've made ghost pieces.
Probably.
Congratulations with your dark magic. You made 2 fucking puzzles.
Yeah! Oh, that's my piece. Oh, it's Mom's piece, apparently.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch that.
Oh dear me.
Man, what a mess.
It was a mess, but it made great TV.
Together.
Oh boy.
Right, I don't know if I actually told people this. So you know, obviously I have a job for September.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did I mention that it's my former high school?
No.
Oh.
So I am going back to working with all of my former teachers.
That's exciting.
That's gonna be interesting.
Which
Oh,
is...
man. Are there any that you have beef with?
No, I was a golden child. What are you on about?
Oh.
I was such
Snoo
a
was
girl
hoping for
too.
violence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
had one high school teacher that I wanted to fucking deck in the face. She was
Wow.
a bitch.
Oh,
Tell me more.
Mox, come into the middle. Come into the middle.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, she was a
Oh my God.
history teacher. And for some reason, even though I was an extremely quiet kid and I literally just didn't really like talking to people or doing anything of the sort,
Yeah.
but I still did good on my grades, this teacher just had it fucking out for me. Like, I have a fucking crackpot theory that she's the one that actually stole my history textbook to try and keep me from graduating.
What?
Jesus
Because at
Christ.
one point, I left a book in a classroom for like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, I forgot my book in the classroom. And I went back there, and it wasn't there, which didn't make any sense to me, because it's like, why would someone just take a book and, like, no one turned one in anywhere or anything of the sort? And they were just like, hey, if you don't give us this textbook, you're not going to be able to graduate. And I was like, what the fuck? Or you could pay, like, you know, the $60 it's going to cost to replace the book. I'm like, what the fuck? But I left it in this one teacher's classroom, and when I was asking her about it, she's like, I don't know. Like, the day of.
That's
when it went
shady.
down, I was like, hey, to go, and she's like, I
That
don't know.
is shady, yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have lost your thing. And I was just like, fucking... Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, that's like proper shady. That's weird to me because like I only want my students to do like well. So that's so weird.
Only want to see them thrive and succeed. Only this one has chosen violence.
I hate when teachers have clearly lost the passion for teaching and they still teach.
It's when they've lost the passion for teaching, or when teachers, like, just want power over people.
Yeah.
Like, that makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Because, like, dude, you're supposed to be a positive influence for fucking children. You should not be trying to control them as if they're, like, your fucking slave.
Don't make this a power fantasy,
I know.
dude.
I always think, like, if you just don't want to teach anymore, there's so many careers you could do. Like, just don't do it anymore. Like, it's so simple.
Yeah, like, you are literally going to be an impression upon how they interact with people.
Is there a way we can move
In
those
later
groups
life.
closer to the puzzle?
Do you really want to test the hand of fate again?
Yes, I do. Did you do sort by section?
Sort by color.
Okay. I will try.
What was that?
I guess it just made it wherever it wanted, even though it was nowhere near where I clicked.
You sorted only a single color.
Yeah, you can sort by certain colors.
Oh.
Oh, so you could probably just then do a certain color at each section.
Ah! This was a mistake.
I don't understand what has just happened.
This is a
Right,
mistake.
So
That-
Every single piece.
I hit sort by this colour and selected the top right stuff, and it sorted the entire puzzle.
Hey, look, puzzle's done!
Hey!
Yay!
Sorry, guys. That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
Oh no, I don't think that's much better.
No.
Where did the colour... I could not make that colour thing work.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, for God's sake.
Does it need...
It works,
I'm
just
enjoying
not...
the,
Okay.
puzzle
Just
guide
probably leave it
stream.
for now. It's fine for now.
Yeah.
I'm hiding the one puzzle piece.
You're hiding the ghost piece.
Yes, the ghost piece. They haunt me.
Well, there's a ghost piece on my screen as well. Just trying to move these colours closer.
I want to say that I now have a better understanding of Shy Guy after this.
Still can't believe it turned me into a fucking vampire in the first half hour on the server.
It's true. You gotta admit, though, that was really funny.
Cannot believe that genuinely happened.
Oh, are you talking about one of your Minecraft servers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I've been on the server like half an hour. I hadn't done anything. He made me into a vampire. And
He
I
was
couldn't go outside.
honestly, he was determined to try and turn me into a vampire, but for some reason I wasn't taking.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
made me vampire.
I'm a vampire. I don't go outside. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It is when you're trying to play Minecraft.
It is when you're trying to play Minecraft and you literally just started.
Yeah, you've not got the creative umbrella yet.
Yeah, they got stuck. I had to make like a cave for them.
They did. It's true. And then I couldn't get any blood, so I just died of like hunger all the time.
You got it figured out eventually.
Well, that's kind of true.
As Sombra says, I got some sun once, didn't care for it.
Oh, right, the effort of moving that group down. Right. Okay.
These ghost pieces haunt me so.
They haunt you so.
They stare at me and they tell me, put me in the right spot, Mox, but I can't. You're not real. You're not real.
Don't hurt their feelings, man.
I'm gonna wake up one of these nights and there's just gonna be that random puzzle piece like sitting in my hand. I'm gonna be like, where did you come from?
You're gonna see me rummaging around into a cardboard box and you're like, what are you doing? And I turn up and there's like several pieces in my mouth and one of them falls out.
I need to stop these jokes because I have a story.
Oh no.
Trinky.
Oh, you must your moderatorship. Let's go back. I, as a young Trinky, I must have been... I don't even know how old. I think I must have been about 8 or 9. I had a puzzle I was doing in my bedroom. And I was partway through it, and it was my most favourite puzzle of all time. All time. And I woke up, and I should probably mention I have cats.
Oh no.
And I got awoken to a very weird noise.
Look at what I figured out.
Huh?
I figured out how to move multiple pieces.
Oh my
How?
god.
So there's a little thing on the top right. It's like a little arrow with a dotted box. That's the selection tool, and you just highlight over, and then you...
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh my goodness. And I woke up to a scratching noise, and I was confused. My little child brain couldn't understand what was happening. Then I look up, and my cat's taking a fat shit in my puzzle box. The on my favourite puzzle. And I start screaming. My parents come running in. And they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, my puzzle! And my favourite puzzle got thrown in the bin.
Oh no.
Never to be seen again.
No.
It's so
That's
tragic.
It was traumatic. I was very upset. My childhood heart was very, very sad that day.
That was a large chunk that just got put into place. Who did that?
Thud that made. That made such a thud.
Quite the racket.
Well, I feel like me and Snoop would have had that other puzzle done a lot faster had we known about that function.
Yeah, fuck.
Can hear people moving chunks of puzzle pieces around.
That's me.
We can just hear the thunk.
Keronzi, I'm about to move your pieces.
Alright. Are you making one?
Just this cloud of puzzle pieces.
My screen.
Yeah. Oh man.
Tell you what, having these groups by colour and being able to move them in chunks makes this a hell of a lot easier, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Like, fuck. How many times were we complaining about that the other day?
About moving pieces, I know. We spent so long moving bits. For it just to be that simple.
It would have been nice if, like, this game had, like, a tutorial thing similar to what Tabletop Sim has, where it's like, here's all the basic functions, okay, bye, have fun.
It does Tabletop Sim actually have that? Because last I checked, it just throws you into everything. You gotta figure it all out.
Yep.
You can select a tutorial button. It doesn't, like, start off with you doing that. You have to actually go and do it.
So it doesn't have
But it does have it.
The tutorial isn't real.
The tutorial is not required to play at first.
At first.
Tutorial is
Oh,
running.
mirror or... It's 2x2. Yeah, hold on. You're welcome. Yes, this is on this is on Steam, it's free. There's a couple of free puzzles on it, and then basically any other puzzle you want to play or make or whatever is like $1.
It's free to
Someone's
pay,
doing
basically.
doing a puzzle right now, I can hear.
That might be me.
It might be you.
That might be me. It might be Rubik's cubing.
You Cuban?
I'm a Cuban.
Got to keep
I'm a
on
Cuban cigar.
Cuban cigar.
So is that like a little challenge thing for you, or?
I just have it as a redemption.
Okay.
So people can redeem for me to solve Rubik's Cube, and then they can choose any from my collection. Well, I say any. There's a couple I don't let them choose because they take too long.
Why does this board game puzzle thing give me such a headache?
I did put some other ones on my wish list the other day.
More Rubik Cubes?
Yeah, different, like newer, different ones I don't have. Boop.
Is there anything else on the docket?
Oh yeah, we never finished the last one because I don't think we got your answer, Snoop.
Oh, for the Christmas one, I genuinely can't think of it.
What about any present then?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be Christmas.
Yeah, I did not.
I
didn't
really
pick,
like this electric piano that I got from my family when I still lived with them.
Ooh.
My problem is that I also have a very negative memory associated with that piano, though, so it doesn't feel like it's actually one of my favorite gifts.
I see.
Also, I messaged Sky like 30 minutes ago, and then didn't check my messages again. It's like, hey, I need you to take a picture of Lavetta right now and send the picture so I can prove to Mox that she's not 7 feet tall. And she said, okay, lol. Yeah, she's like 4 feet.
Like a whole 10 feet tall.
Yes.
I mean, you're also talking about body pillows. As I was thinking of making or having one commissioned.
Oh.
That'd be neat.
I have a weighted blanket. That's about it.
I really want to get a weighted blanket. Sky has one, and I used it once. God, it was so comfy.
I loved it. I love it.
Has one, and that I remember having to like deliver that thing to him. That thing sucked to just like carry across town.
Yeah, mine's quite heavy.
Right, that was the thing I was going to talk about. I just remembered. I have one last story with the body pillow thing. It's probably my favorite part of the whole experience, actually. So one of the pillows that I ended up getting, I actually was not able to deliver it to the person it was meant to be because that person went psycho before Christmas and we lost friends. So around Christmas time,
as in he's no longer our friend, not as in anyone died.
Yeah, no one died.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I remember sitting here thinking here, going, what am I gonna do with this body pillow for a character I don't care about, and I don't really have anyone to give it to? Well, just before this as well, I had another friend who had lost a relationship. They split up after being together forever. And by coincidence, this character also happened to be a character of his own interest in a way, because he really likes dinosaurs, and this character ended up happening to be a dinosaur, even though they are an anime girl, because anime. That's how it works. And I thought, you know what? This seems like a nice gesture. So I wrapped it up, and because I don't have a vehicle, and there was no good way to get to his place, walked across town with this thing in my arms. All the way to his place. Knocked on the door where coincidentally the friend group I have with him were also all there with him at this time. So I walked in and was like, Merry Christmas! And he's like, what is this? Cameron, please tell me this isn't a disgusting body pillow. And he unwrapped it and he was like, oh god!
If I remember correctly, he actually still has it.
He still has it. So there's a couple other funny parts with it. So a little bit after that,
I think I'd sleep really well with a body pillow. I'm not gonna lie.
they're very nice.
I mean, the body pillows are comfy to sleep with.
They
like,
are very nice.
Indeed.
My dad essentially bought my mum a body pillow, like a long pregnancy pillow, like for Christmas, because she's got like really bad like nerve pain in like her back, like lower back and like legs, and so she can't sleep properly, but she can sleep hugging the pillow. And I'm like, wow, I should get me a pillow like this.
They're very nice. They're very, they can work very well as a regular pillow, or they can be something that helps keep you propped up. They're
well,
just...
my dad tried sleeping with the pillow, and he was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And so now I'm like, if it's that good...
That you're sleeping in bed so that they attack that instead of you.
Yes.
Up behind them from the wardrobe.
Yes.
I mean, wait, what?
If we're ever in those situations, yes.
That's a very common occurrence over here.
Not for me.
The old body pillow devil. Oh my god. I gave Snoo a spook like that last night, actually.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
It wasn't intentional. So,
Fuck asshole.
they lost their keys. I found them, actually, after they were like, I couldn't find my keys, could you make sure to lock the door? After they...
Yesterday.
Yeah, after they said that and had already left to work, I just kind of went backwards and went, they're on your desk, what...
In a hurry. Listen, I had a bad fucking start to waking up, alright?
Uh-huh. Anywho, so, around, what was it, 12:30 or so when you were on your way home, I was like, alright, I'm gonna go sit in front of the front door, so when you get here I can unlock the door and let you in.
12:30 a.m., mind you. The lights were off in the apartment.
So I'm sitting there, and I hear the sound of a car door slam, and then I hear the sound of somebody walking upstairs. I'm like, that's probably Snoo. It's probably not anyone else. I highly doubt our neighbor, who was like a mom with kids, is going to be walking around at like this time of night. So I went to the door, unlocked the door, and then I had to keep my hand on the door because there was this crazy bad windstorm. And when I initially unlocked the door to try and just go back to bed, the door got blown open. I was like, no, can't have that. So I unlocked the door, and I'm standing in front of the door so that in case it gets blown open, I can close again on the off chance that this isn't Snoo. So they come and open the door, And there I am, standing maybe a couple of feet away from it with my hand outstretched, ready to catch the door, half asleep.
Mind you, what I saw when I come through the door after, like, having to wait for an hour and 15 minutes because I had to get a ride from my coworker, and they were off an hour after I was because taxis weren't going to be available till 2 hours after I was off. And I was tired, I had had a shitty day, and I just wanted to come home, so I opened the door, and coming out of pure darkness, with just very faint bits of light going through the blinds in the living room, I just see a man's face staring at me and squinting, and I was like, oh god! Fucking thinking that we had a home invader for a second.
Yes, I'm here. I've broken in. I'm here to steal all of your drinks at your desk.
Hey man, I just have a coffee today.
What's by your feet? Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So there are 4 sparkling waters. There is 1 water bottle, and there's a Pib Extra and a Bark soda.
Right.
All of which are unopened, except for the water. The water's open.
Right. All your drinks.
Fucking kills you.
We're going to test this
You
thing.
leave me at the multitude of drink selection.
I've just been sat here talking to myself because I'm muted.
Kill you.
Trinky.
Fucking kill you.
I was like, why is everybody ignoring me?
No.
I thought you were all just being rude.
Hey, how dare you being rude?
Cup of coffee, please.
Well, you weren't responding.
Yeah, I want to
No,
right there. It's so much easier to access.
I was saying things and no one was listening.
Can't even have a sparkling ice.
No, mine. Just because you drink all yours already doesn't mean you can't mine.
Can I have your glass of duct tape you have right there?
Sure, yeah, but it
Tasty glass of duct tape.
Ah!
Yeah, these kids are weird.
It's stuck to the ground. Why do you have the duct tape stuck to the ground? Fine.
Anyway, what I was saying was,
Why?
did you say sparkling water? Because that's disgusting.
No. Roll your own drink, asshole.
Oh yeah, no, I think they did say sparkling
That's
water.
yours.
That's disgusting.
Didn't even realize there was a rock there behind me. Anyway.
I'm
Fucking-
upset because I've been talking and everyone's been ignoring me and it turns out I've been
Hit
muted.
movie, the mum
Oh,
was
no!
talking.
Oh,
I was wondering why nobody else was talking besides me and Snoo.
Oh, no,
No,
I've been talking.
I
I've been
was.
listening to you guys arguing.
I was disgusted when you brought up sparkling water.
It's not sparkling
I mean,
water.
I'm usually not a fan of sparkling water, but the ice sparkling water is actually pretty decent.
It's
It
juice.
tastes like batteries.
What kind of fucking batteries are you eating?
I can't say.
Just go with lemonade.
No, because lemonade tastes good.
I mean, that's my point.
So you're intentionally going for bad tasting sparkling water and then complaining it
No,
tastes bad.
sparkling water just tastes like shit.
What kind of sparkling water are you trying?
Just any brand. It's awful. It's awful. It's
How many have you tried?
spicy.
Spicy. That's such a white person.
It's like spicy. And I like spicy food.
It's not spicy. It's carbonated.
It's spicy.
I was gonna say, isn't sparkling water pretty much just tonic?
It's basically
Yes, it's
tonic,
fucking
yeah.
disgusting.
But like,
And I
the-
drink my gin with lemonade.
And the thing with tonic is that's
Gin with
just
lemonade,
a
I've never
remedy for
thought of that.
Malaysia.
Gin with lemonade is
Malaysia,
lit.
malaria, sorry. my bad.
malaria.
Thanks, Ninja. I'll play with it when it arrives.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
Snow says that's such a white person
Funky
word, and
dunky
now
one.
I'm curious XD. That is probably one of the whitest things I've heard, and
mean,
I'm
some
going to
context
use
for
it
the
as
rest
an
of us.
example from now
Oh, I
on.
got bought a new Rubik's Cube.
Oh no! Oh
Oh,
no!
I mean, I know exactly what Trinky was talking about. I just had to make the comment.
How the fliggity fackle did you make these move?
How the friggity fackle?
What?
How the
Oh, are you trying to... Okay, so
Yeah.
you need to select them, and then press the button again, and then select a puzzle piece, and,
Thanks, Gray.
like, click and drag.
I don't like sparkling water because it's too spicy.
Hey!
Yeah.
I hated those.
see. Well, I had to get them off of the bit.
Off of the bit.
It was on the bit,
New
and
bit?
it was not. It was in the
You
way.
kinda got me.
I didn't move them far.
So Trinky, my chat's making fun of you.
Right, who am I beating up?
Well, one is Gray.
Of course. Anyway, that's fine. I can do that.
There's Cthulhu's engineer. They are
Take her
they are
easy.
very much so agreeing on the white person comment.
Look, it's not actually spicy, but it's got that mouth
What?
feeling of pain.
It's just carbonated. Is soda spicy?
No. But I also really like flat fizzies, so...
The hell's a flat fizzy?
I assume it's not as carbonated.
I guarantee that Mr. Ronzi knew what I meant.
Flat
Yep.
soda.
It's a flat soda?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We call soda fizzy.
Yeah,
No, you make them
Fucking,
flat
I
by
fully
shaking them.
believe that. I fully believe the British just call sodas
Fizzy is soda.
fizzies.
Oh yeah, because it's fizzy. Duh.
Duh.
Sorry, the sound of just the thud.
Look,
Mayonnaise also too
it's fizzy
spicy
because
for
it's
her.
fizzy.
Mayonnaise
you want
too
from me.
spicy for Trinky.
I fucking hate mayonnaise. I gag. Mayo is a hard no
Oh,
for
no.
me unless it's from McDonald's, in which case it doesn't taste like mayo, probably because it's not real mayo.
I mean, nothing McDonald's has is real, so...
McDonald's isn't
Exactly.
real.
Oh no, McDonald's is real, it's just...
Our McDonald's probably tastes quite different to your McDonald's.
I believe it.
I've had some
I
things from your
believe it.
McDonald's, but not enough to be able to make an accurate comparison.
Most of the McDonald's that
place
I have is
I-
the breakfast stuff.
I
The only
generally
place I will
dislike
ever have-
McDonald's, but I like the drinks. Sorry, Keronzi, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the only place I will ever have McDonald's from is Japan.
Woohoo.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, the McDonald's in Japan is lit.
Indeed.
Is it bash Trinky her or something?
I'm sorry. Point in case is that tonic, soda water, carbonated water tastes like shit.
You just gotta have the good stuff, man.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine having a squirt pellet.
No.
This coming from you? The pickiest person I know?
Hey, no, I am not. That's chalk.
Okay, you have a good point there.
I was just taken at that.
You have
Only
a,
because she said sparkling
That was like
water
a,
was too
no.
spicy for
You
her.
don't understand. Chalk
isn't
is
the
the
good
pickiest
stuff.
eater out of everyone in our group. He will exclusively
LaCroix isn't the good
only
stuff. I don't
eat
drink
pasta.
LaCroix. What are you talking about?
He only drinks pasta with salt and butter. That's it. No
Drinks
sauce.
pasta?
It drinks
pasta.
pasta.
He drinks pasta. Yeah,
Pasta.
he's Italian.
Pasta with salt and butter, did you just say?
Yes.
Just salt and butter. That's all he has it with. He doesn't
You
like
are
having sauce on
joking me.
pasta.
What? I've
No.
never seen anyone put salt and butter
My
on
sister,
just
my
throwing
sister does
shade.
that too, and so does he, but like, that's just a thing.
No, that's not a thing.
That is very much a
It's
thing.
a thing.
That
Have you
is
not
not a
heard
thing.
of buttered
Mr.
noodles?
Ronzi.
It's basically the same concept.
Miss Ronzi, have you ever heard of someone putting both butter and salt on pasta?
Look.
That's the sound of someone who doesn't want to get dragged into this.
No. We're British because Hunter will bring this up. We have had a long and sordid history of invaded countries for spice, and then we don't even use them.
No.
No.
Point being here,
I have, so that's already 5 to 1.
looks at a
Yeah, I
bowl
do.
of pasta and goes, do you know what that needs? Butter. No. No. No.
Don't knock it till you try it, Trinky.
I've been to Italy. They would be
2020.
upset.
Hunter, you weigh in on this. You have Italian roots.
Well, so does Chalk, and that's why he eats it like that. There also.
Are you talking about like
bitter and
cooked
farm
butter or
cheese.
just like?
Yeah, you melt the butter into the pasta. Like, you make the pasta, you drain it, put it in a
Actually,
bowl,
6 to 1
and then you
because my
put
roomie
butter
too.
and salt in it, and
Butter.
let the butter melt and mix it up. And there you
Bitter
go.
and parm cheese,
that-
yeah.
I mean, that's what I imagined.
Yeah, butter and parm cheese is how my sister eats it.
I don't think Chalk puts
Buttered noodles isn't
parm
too
in his at
unusual
all.
in the US
No,
as
he
a
doesn't-
quick and cheap
he's
food
No,
when
because
kids
that'll
are
probably
hungry.
take away from the flavour of the butter.
Butter.
Like, he's just a,
I've heard
an
like
incredibly
butter
picky
recipes
eater.
where it's like brown butter and sage and things like that. Like that makes sense. But just
No, it's stick butter
butter.
and salt. But I want you to bear in mind, like, one of the first interactions I had with this man when we first, like, started playing D&D together, he just took, like, some salt, poured it into his palm, and started,
Yeah,
like, eating it like it was fucking
They're not
popcorn.
talking about making a pasta sauce.
No.
Nope.
Just talking about the
No.
butter.
It's just butter and salt on noodles. On cooked
So-
noodles. That's it. That's all it
We
is.
were kind of having a discussion of weird things to eat in another chat, another stream that I was on.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently one of the hosts for them literally just eats raw potato.
What?
Raw?
Raw.
Surely that gives you the shits.
No, apparently from when they were a kid, they would literally just like steal a potato and eat it when the mum was making the Sunday roast.
That's not
and-
good for you. Raw potato is not good for you.
And now
I feel
what
like
they
very
do is
starchy.
they'll just like
It's
they'll
fine,
peel
it's
the
just-
potato, cut them into chips, and then just snack on them.
Ugh.
Raw.
This has quickly
Like,
divulged
you're
into.
probably fine, but most people don't do that because it doesn't taste good usually. But I mean,
I'm
I
pretty
guess if
sure
you
it's
just grow
not
up
good
liking
for you
that-
either,
If
though.
you grew up like it,
It's probably not going to hurt you. It's just a potato. It's just a root.
It's definitely not going to hurt you because while potatoes are in the nightshade family, they are completely non-poisonous. I'm pretty sure. I think. Like,
I'm pretty sure they're
very-
not poisonous.
what I'm trying to
I
think, like, of all parts of
As
it, and I
long
think
as the
like
potato
the potato
hasn't grown heads and
berry
started to
is
get
poisonous.
poisonous.
No, thank you.
Yeah, as long as
Butter
it's not-
pasta is weird.
As long as it's not past a certain point in the potato's growth cycle, you know, where it starts growing heads and becomes poisonous, it's fine.
Yeah.
My chat have validated me. Butter pasta is weird.
because I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
eat
I mean, I
frozen
wasn't
peas.
defending it. I was just saying that's how Chalk eats his pasta. He's not gonna change.
I'm glad you went with that route and didn't go over the other American pastime that with butter, like the deep fried butter on a stick.
Yeah,
Look,
fucking-
we
I
have
can't get behind
we
that,
will.
man.
I mean, okay, admittedly, you guys will deep fry anything.
We'll
as
deep
well.
fry Mars bars when that's yum.
Deep fry
I
Mars
tried-
bars,
I tried deep fried Oreos at the fair last year, I think, and like it was good, but I never want to eat it again.
I know what you
Deep-
mean. I've had things like that.
Deep fried ice cream is a thing.
Fatal cases
Yeah.
of solanine
Dude, that was
poisoning are
something. That
very
was like
rare
one of the
these
last
days.
things I had when I lived in Alaska.
Most
and it was,
commercial
like, the best
varieties
thing
of
I ever
potatoes
ate.
are screened for solanine, but any potato will build up the toxin to dangerous
can't.
levels if exposed to light or stored improperly.
I see.
This
The
conversation was so weird.
We got a thing from Cthulhu's engineer who did some research on the potato thing. So I guess the poison that's in it is called solanine, and fatal cases of solanine poisoning are very rare. Most commercial varieties of potatoes are screened for that toxin, but any potato will build up the toxin to dangerous levels if exposed to light or stored improperly. So other than that, it's fine to eat raw.
All right.
Okay.
You know, they're here to tell the tale, so you know.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly. But still.
But still, Trinky is disgusted.
I don't know if I'm just disgusted or if I'm just really confused.
I mean, I was sitting there and I'm like, look, hey, have at it. You eat what you want.
Yeah.
No,
See,
no.
I mean, as long
no-
as it's not hurting you, then like, yeah, who cares?
Ain't- Yeah, it's like I ain't gonna king shame you for doing that.
King shame somebody for eating potatoes.
Oh, God.
Eating raw potato. You can eat potato. That's fine.
But raw? No, that's getting kink shamed.
Got it. Remember, when eating potatoes, never go eat it raw. Use protection.
Yeah, that's raw.
Oh god.
Jesus. Next bit.
Let's see. What is the next bit on the docket? Let's take a look here. If you had to be any of the Marvel superheroes, which one are you choosing and why? This one's from Trinky. Trinky, you should start us.
Strictly only Marvel.
Yes, specifically only Marvel. I thought DC was a very different conversation.
DC is a very different conversation. The scaling on things is stupid with DC.
Well, I don't think because DC just bought everything, and then we're like, oh shit, we've got too many Supermen. Fuck it, they're all different.
I mean, I didn't have an answer. I would probably say, if I couldn't be any of them, probably Thor.
Thor?
My is Groot.
Yeah.
Groot. Lily would be Groot. It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Thor because I want lightning to come out my eyeballs.
Got it. You're all about that lightning stuff.
Also, Thor ends up being like one of the most jacked people in the whole of the MCU. And it's like one of the only people left at the end of time. And like has a year-long battle with the same person until he wins. So, you know, Thor.
Thor is a bit bonkers with his powers too.
Yeah.
Lightning, zip, zap, electrocute.
Ah, I know who I want to be.
Who do you want to be?
Also, imagine being that hot. Oh.
I want to be Beast Boy.
You want to be Beast Boy? Isn't that
Beast
DC?
Boy?
No. Oh, wait. Fuck.
Yeah, that's DC.
Yeah,
Teen
no.
Titans.
Never mind. Haha, I'm stupid.
I mean, all the X-Men are Marvel, aren't they? So.
Yeah, all the X-Men are Marvel.
I will grab a drink in a minute, Gray. I do need to run an ad break.
Here, let's take a quick break then, while people consider things. We'll take a break.
So, everyone watching my stream, we're just gonna pause the recording.
All of
here.
you hydrate.
YouTube. We'll be right back.
Could always just take the boy out of it and make it beast.
Could all take the boy out of it and make it Beast.
I just took a screenshot when I paused. Alright everyone, we'll be right back in just a few minutes. We're gonna have a few words from our hashtag not sponsored, at least on my stream. Of course, if you are sponsored, you're sponsoring the channel, you get the fantastic chair cam. So we will be right back. Interesting. Why did I get a warning?
Warning.
Warning.
Oh, because ads were already in progress.
Ron's trying to get twice as much.
All the ad
Oh,
revenue.
of course. I'm a huge sellout. I'll be right back.
BRB.
Ad revenue. What is the point?
Trinky's still going at it, huh?
Of course. Dedicated to the cause.
Dedicated to the cause. I'm just gonna take a quick drink. I'm just gonna go back to the live scene.
You do you. I think you know.
You having fun, Trinky?
To go. I am. Ba, 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 ba. I love jigsaw puzzles. You'd be Deadpool. Interesting.
Deadpool is an interesting decision, but like the problem I have with Deadpool is his healing factor combined with his cancer is just torment.
It's why he went.
I mean,
insane,
I guess it's like if you're. I think the thing with that is like, do you feel the cancer pain?
Yeah, he's not immune to pain.
Yeah, because cancer pain's gonna be horrific.
He's in constant hell and pain 24/7.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if you had to feel that pain, then that would probably really suck.
Welcome back. We're talking about the trouble with choosing Deadpool as your option.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That is
I mean, a very valid option.
It is a valid option, absolutely.
Very valid.
There just comes
Oh,
with
yeah, it definitely is.
Pretty
it's just,
badass one,
bear in
but-
mind the consequences of your choice.
Mm.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
On the other side, though,
Lamau,
Lady
I'd do
Death
Moon
dicks
Knight.
you.
on the other side, Lady Death Dixie. That's
I've not
that's
watched
not
Moon
necessarily
Knight yet.
true,
Have
though.
You guys watched it?
I have
I
not.
have not watched
Stop
Moon Knight. I
recording.
just know of Moon Knight and that he's an absolute fucking meme of a character, and I love him.
He is.
Has anyone watched Moon Knight, and can anyone give a review of it in chat, please? In anyone's chat. You'd be Rocket. Rocket's good.
Rocket Raccoon.
Moon Knight, please tell me that they don't try to take him seriously.
Oh my gosh, Groot.
Moon
I ought not.
Knight is what? Just the insane hallucinations of
I thought they were like
So-
alternate personas, like multiple personality disorders.
yeah,
kind of a
he's
thing.
basically, I think he has multiple personality disorder. He's got basically magical Egyptian powers.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he has
Being
multiple
lit.
personalities. I think he's just like driven crazy by the.
By the
Oh, he does.
spirit.
He
like,
does have
in him.
DID. Never mind.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It is later revealed Moon Knight has DID, incorrectly referred to as schizophrenia in some stories,
Yeah, I wanna be Groot.
and that the
Groot.
alters known as Grant and Lockley originally manifested during his childhood.
So did
Other
he
than
manifest
alter
the
egos do not
Egyptian
assume the Moon
demon?
Knight. Oh, sorry, Trinky. Go ahead.
No, did he manifest the Egyptian evil spirits? Is that what you just said?
No, he
No, he has
like,
dissociative identity disorder.
Right.
And the alters known as Grant and Lockley originally manifested during his childhood. Other subsequent alter egos who do not assume the Moon Knight identity have emerged at other points during his adulthood, including a werewolf-fighting astronaut, impersonators of Khonshu, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, and Echo, and a red-haired little girl known as the Inner Child who first appeared in the Ultimate Marvel continuity.
Sounds like my work rolling on the floor laughing.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, no, the guy is quite literally insane.
Yes. He
But
is.
are they all real person? So that's the bit I'm getting tripped up on.
I believe they are in the same way that of the
Is
Hulk
it
has
real
multiple
or is it in
personalities.
his head? Right.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
I mean, that's
Dissociative
part of the
identity
thing.
disorder.
Was it? Who was the new Professor X?
That's just a Monday for
Oh. Yeah.
He was like the film that he done like shortly after.
Oh,
sort of,
Split.
Split.
Yeah.
Addresses that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like they don't like they exist. Yet in most cases they don't know the other exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for some cases of dissociative identity disorder, that's how that is, but...
So
for a
where
lot
does
of
the
people
Egyptian
are
magic
aware.
come from?
Exposure later.
Yeah, he's basically a mercenary and ends up getting betrayed and trapped in an Egyptian tomb.
Oh.
I think I think like one of the comic continuities. I don't know how it is done in the show.
You want to be Rocket for the fact he collects shiny things, mainly for violence.
Let's see.
Fair enough.
So a list of Moon Knight's abilities. Currently, expert detective, proficient in martial arts and
Bit
armed
by an
combat,
Egyptian.
utilizes
Bit
high-tech
by an
equipment,
Egyptian.
has mystical visions.
He is bit by a radioactive Egyptian.
I mean,
Formerly, he had increased strength, speed, and endurance depending on the lunar cycle.
okay.
He doesn't have those abilities anymore, but he still has the mystical visions. Otherwise, he's kind of just a dude.
It's just a
Yeah.
cyclops dude.
And he is on so much ketamine.
So much ketamine.
My answer would be Doctor Strange.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about it. Didn't even enter my brain.
No, I mean even before the films or anything like that. Like Cumberbatch does an amazing job of it, but no, there's always been Doctor Strange. I've always had more of an affinity for magics.
See, I know what my choice would be if we had anything other than that one, and unfortunately, like, mine would absolutely be the Hellblazer. but unfortunately, he's more DC. I love John Constantine, man.
Oh, John Constantine.
Oh, Constantine, yeah.
The guy that they got doing.
Oh, changed my idea. I want to do Wanda.
Wanda?
No, Wanda.
Scarlet.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch.
The Scarlet Witch.
Mhm.
You know, completely screw everything up because
She
evil,
goes
so insane.
fucking super sane.
So, like, my option, like, my choice is gonna sound so lame, and I know it, but it's how I genuinely feel. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye came into my mind for a sec.
Clint Barton.
No, that's not. No, that's
An
not
unsung hero, really.
He is an unsung hero, and my god, his stories are so sad.
Yeah, did you guys watch the show?
I didn't watch the show, but I read the comics that show is based off of.
I watched the show.
The all new Hawkeye comics. Oh my god, it's so good.
No, I've not seen any of the Marvel stuff like post-COVID. I kind of just fell off the grid with all of that stuff.
That's fair. So some of my favorite things that come from Hawkeye is not only his more down-to-earth thing, his abilities are nothing to scoff at. Oh my god, the things he can do with a bow and arrow. They have this thing. It's a training simulator that he's basically like strapped to that is spinning him around at almost Mach speeds, and he's firing his bow at almost machine gun speeds with pinpoint accuracy with every single shot. That's ludicrous. That's amazing. And even while being blind, deafened, and stunned, he can still catch arrows with his bare hand being fired at him, which is also insane. But to top it all off, he's so human. Like in his interactions with characters, he had a moment where he was trying to put together a cable system with his TV with Tony Stark, and they've got it all tangled up in the wires, and out of frustration, he's like, I'm gonna cut these wires. And Tony's like, no, that's a bad idea. Don't cut him. I'm gonna cut him. And he just shreds his entire TV setup just because he got frustrated. A very stupid but very human thing. And while that's on the silly side of things, there's also the more serious side. In the comic setup with him and Deadpool, that one starts during Halloween, where a scientist runs to his door bleeding and it's just like, you're an Avenger, you gotta help me. And he's just like, yeah, great costume there, buddy. I'm not actually an Avenger, I'm not a person here, take these candies. And then the guy bleeds to death on his porch. He then goes on this adventure with Deadpool to go and like solve this thing that ends up being this whole mess of human mind control with Black Cat in them. And once it's all said and done, like, Deadpool goes back to having a family life. Kate Bishop, who he was hanging out with, the other Hawkeye, who's also amazing, goes back to being part of the new Avengers. And Clint is just at home in his apartment, cleaning the bloodstain on his porch, regretting the fact that he didn't listen to this one guy who genuinely needed his help. And he's the only one who really knows that this guy didn't make it. And he, like, kicking himself. And it's like, stuff like that is like, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, that's rough.
Hawkeye is a very human character.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about Civil War. Did you guys know there was a Civil War 2?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, so there's a Civil War 2 that
wasn't...
Oh, sorry.
Wasn't that the one where... Oh, who did they kill off for that one?
They killed off a lot of people, but more importantly, they killed off the Hulk.
What?
Yeah, so the story about Civil War 2 is it's between Captain Marvel and Tony Stark. Mainly because there is a mutant who ends up getting this precognitive power that he can see visions into the future and share these visions so people can see what he's seeing, and he can see crimes in the future. And he can see crimes on small scales and crimes on massive scales, okay? And there ends up being this vision where Miles Morales, Spider-Man, is standing in front of a ruined and scorched DC holding the beaten and dead body of Captain America in front of it while, like, DC is burning. And everyone is like, what the hell was that? What was that vision? What the hell was Miles doing? And of course, Miles is like, I killed Captain America? What are you talking about? Miss Marvel takes this as, oh, well, he can see these things are going to happen, everything else he has shown is going to happen, we need to take in Miles. Tony's like, how do we know he's seeing the future? It could be an alternate reality. It could be another time. It could be something that could be changed and altered. Can we really take everything that this guy is seeing as the focal thing? And ends up creating this second Civil War. I'm bringing this up in the form of Hawkeye, and actually with the death of the Hulk, because at this particular time, Bruce Banner had basically been mostly cured of the Hulk. He was still there, locked away, and he was going through things like therapy and stuff like that to keep the Hulk in line. Unbeknownst to everyone else, though, he was also doing radiation therapy on himself to try and have more control over the Hulk. Before all of this happened, however, he actually went to Clint Barton and was like, hey, dude, I need you to make me a promise. If I ever go crazy, if I ever become the Hulk and nobody can stop me, I have right here a special arrow tip that will not only kill me, but it will also pierce the Hulk's skull, and it will be able to take even him down, okay? I'm going to give this to you as a failsafe, because if you ever see me turn again, please kill me. And so,
oh my god,
everybody ends up showing up over at Bruce Banner's lab to go over, like, analyzing and looking at this kid and stuff. And then some of his radiation stuff comes to light, and things start getting a little out of hand. Then people start raising powers, and then there's almost a fight breaking out in the front yard of his lab, and that starts to stress Bruce out, okay? And he starts to turn into the Hulk. And before he even starts to really bulge a bit, just a little bit of green eyes, an arrow flies out from the distance and kills Bruce Banner. And it's Hawkeye who drops his bow and he's like, I did it. I think I just saved everyone's life, but I did it. Okay? And then there's this big trial scene with him going in of a hero who killed another hero. Was it an act of defense? Is preventative action the right thing? It's like this whole thing about preventative nature. Is stopping a crime before it happens still a good thing, since the crime never happened in the first place? That's what the main thing about it is.
Yeah.
It's a crazy story.
It's basically Minority Report.
Yes, it's basically Minority Report. You are 100% correct.
I hate to break it to you, but our glued piece is actually a glued piece and it's not a duplicate.
Oh, fantastic. Have you found where it goes right there?
No, it goes right there.
Oh no.
We can't finish the puzzle. Fantastic.
Not fantastic.
Here it is, it's brilliant.
Oh, I really broke it hard, huh?
Ah, Stu!
What?
I accidentally picked your piece up and you were like on top of me.
Oh my.
Oh my. But yeah, my answer, Hawkeye.
No.
Fair enough answer.
That is fair.
Hawkeye's pretty
Can
cool.
you pick up the entire puzzle and moving it to the glued piece?
No, we
We can't
can't. We can't actually even touch the
I want to
puzzle.
be Squirrel Girl.
You want to be Squirrel Girl? Hell yeah!
Oh god.
I want to be the strongest fucking Marvel hero that's ever existed. I'll fucking kick Thanos' ass. Single-handed.
The only character that scares Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I believe like Squirrel Girl is canonically the strongest hero in all of Marvel.
Yes.
Who is Squirrel Girl?
She's higher she's higher than an Omega level mutant, right?
Yes. She's also very baddie. She was part of a team too. I'm trying to remember what they were. I'm gonna Google this one.
Great Lakes Avengers.
Hmm?
She's a longtime member of Great Lakes Avengers.
Yeah, but there was another team I'm thinking of. It was the New Avengers. Yeah. Okay. So. God, she ended up joining a team. It was AIM. Yeah, the AIM ended up creating this own thing after they got rebranded and redone by a very powerful mutant who actually lost his powers, and his new superpower became money, which is always the best power.
Yes.
They were part of an interesting team. They ended up having a scroll on their team. They ended up having a dude. What? Why did I just get an achievement?
She was the lady from
So I
Rat Race who
highlighted the
tried to
pieces
sell
you were over
squirrels
because I was
along
about
the
to move them,
roadside.
and then you picked one up and moved all the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you can highlight pieces for other people to pick up.
Oh.
Oop, that's gonna be
Didn't know
fun.
that. Neat.
That's not problematic.
Lamau. Okay, here's another suggestion for a hero you could be from Marvel. Howard the Duck.
That is true.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck.
Could always be Howard the Duck. Okay, I'm going to say one that might be a little controversial, but I have an explanation for this one. Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Oh no, he is messed up.
He is super messed up. Not only is he super messed up, he's a really bad character. He's a really bad character. However, I think it's the worst
As
version
like
of him.
Made character, or
No, he's an asshole. He's a super asshole. So you know how they made fun of him in Venture Brothers?
Yeah.
That's not far off from who he actually is in the comics.
Okay.
But my favorite version of him is the actual truly evil version of Reed Richards, okay? Who is a guy a guy who went on to basically see almost everything he could, and as he put it, was going to solve the universe. And he ended up taking a new mantle instead of Mr. Fantastic of the Maker. Alright? And the Maker is a bad dude. Like a bad dude. Alright? He's responsible of so many problems. I believe he's the one who created Absolute Carnage. I think he has a piece of the Venom symbiote inside of himself to give himself enhanced powers. Only a piece, though.
Yeah, because you can't go full Venom.
Yeah, he doesn't have the full Venom. He's just basically using the enhanced thing of the symbiote partially for his suit and mainly to make himself better, because the symbiote's crazy. Can you really pass up on symbiote power? I think not.
I mean,
if you're
might be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're also talking villains, then Doctor Doom.
Oh, yeah. God. Okay, and Doctor Doom, villain, but a villain who's justified.
Well, if you're talking villains, you're gonna go Thanos.
God, no. I wouldn't want to be Thanos.
No.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be living my entire life trying to get with a woman who's not interested in me. I'm sorry.
Look, he had.
Look, I mean, that's what a lot of
a
guys
kind
are
of
like,
point.
Yeah, but like that.
Oh, no. I mean, if you're going by the logic that they gave him for the MCU, yeah, because they tried to humanize him more. But I mean,
Yeah.
like in the comics, he quite literally is just like trying to get with Death.
That's it.
And Death wants nothing to do with him because she likes Deadpool.
Exactly, and what's even funnier, he goes out of his way to make sure that Deadpool really can't die.
What's the big celestial that is in the Eternals? The name of the big celestial that they all follow.
Yes, the symbiote is insane because of Deadpool. You are correct on that.
Well, no, that is a retcon that they've done, but yeah. Oh. Have they introduced him into the cinematic?
Who?
The Celestials you're talking
Yeah.
about?
They're in the Eternals film.
Oh no, because obviously, like, Thanos was an Eternal, wasn't he?
No, yeah, you actually saw him and he looked
Well,
like
yeah, no, what I mean is that Thanos is also an Eternal as well.
Yeah, he's the
He's
son.
a subspecies.
He's a child of some of the more powerful ones.
Anyway, as my actual serious answer, though, looking over, like, a list of Marvel heroes, I think I'd want to be Mimic.
Okay.
I get that.
Which,
Would you like to elaborate?
So, Mimic is a superhuman with the ability to copy the powers and abilities of others. He was the first new recruit in the original X-Men team and later a member of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Excalibur and Norman Osborn's expert team before rejoining the X-Men at Jean Grey School for Higher Learning. So yeah, I think that'd be neat.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just thought of one that I'd be really down to be. Mutant Jesus, aka Cable.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
Cable is ridiculous.
I also actually think that, like, yeah, if it's not gonna be Doctor Doom for me, Baron Zemo.
Alright,
Comic
alright.
Baron Zemo, not the MCU one.
Like the proper one.
But they tried to redeem him in what, Falcon and Winter Soldier and Falcon or something like, didn't they?
Maybe. I don't know where this piece goes.
We're missing 2 pieces.
There
No,
are
we're
2
missing
glued
one.
in the distance. Are we missing 3 pieces?
No, there's that one.
Yeah,
It's just
it-
the glued piece.
What?
It was there.
It was
What?
Yeah.
What?
Baron.
We did it.
I mean, wow.
Got it.
Wow.
We did it.
That was
Yay.
interesting, to say the least.
Indeed.
I'm guessing we don't want to start a new puzzle right now.
I would like. I think if we wanted to do anything else, I'd be down. I don't know if I have it in me for another puzzle. I'm afraid of what will happen if I touch it.
No, that's another puzzle. Let's go. More puzzles.
Ah! Ah!
More puzzles.
More puzzles.
Ah!
I mostly think, because, like, Trinky's yawning.
Well, I'm always yawning.
It's what, almost 10 p.m.?
Yeah. I'm always yawning. So don't base it on me. I'm down for whatever.
Okay, so because we had such trouble
Next puzzle
actually
we
picking.
need to do, right? Was this
Oh,
ocean
sorry,
one?
sorry. What were you
Oh,
saying?
the ocean one. Yeah. I was gonna say we should probably, like, because we were having so much trouble with picking a puzzle, we should just use the wheel to decide who picks the puzzle that we will be doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we had said that
The ocean one, yeah. But we still need to work out what teams.
It's under illustration.
Is it bad that I kind of want to say let's just do a bigger puzzle and all of us work on it?
What, do you like a 2,000 piece one?
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that.
we want to do the ocean one.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I made this wheel and everything.
No. Do you want us to just spin it just for fun, Mark?
I will spin it just for fun.
There you go.
Let's see who would have been
Sure.
the teams.
Do you want me to pick up the puzzle?
I got it. I have a bunch of Steam credits I can use.
Okay.
Invitation incoming.
The teams would have been Trinky and Mox and Snu and Keronzi.
So, we're doing, 2,000 then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's gonna be all 4 of us working on it, might as well. Then we'll just see how far we get.
Alright. Did I get the
We still have
invite?
we still have one more question as well.
Wonderful
What was the
stuff.
question?
Ooh.
The question was...
There's the
What
invite.
games were the biggest influence in your gaming
Oh my god, you're right.
standard today?
Forgot about that one.
I don't think I'm friends with Keronzi.
Can I invite him? No, I can't.
You can't. Keronzi, what's your username?
Keronzi. Right, we can't use the filters on this one though. We've got to do this one
By hand, yes.
By hand.
by hand.
I can't wait for this to blow up somehow.
Don't do that.
Isn't there like a reason
Oh,
Oh,
All of the edges are up here.
I didn't do that.
I'm just putting all the edges up here at the top.
okay.
This looks like a corner.
Were you able to send me a friend request?
What?
Or do you need more info?
Oh, are you not in?
No, I didn't see a friend invite or anything like that. I've got my friend code here, which I can put into the Discord.
What is your username in the game?
My username in game is the same as anywhere else. It's Keronzi.
Okay.
Same as it ever was.
We're not friends on Steam, so I'm just sending you an invite through the game.
Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, I believe it's yeah, username's Keronzi.
Hey, I put two pieces together.
I also did that.
Ah, okay, yeah, sure.
Keronzi has joined. He's here.
Well, come on in.
Thank you. Oh, we dragged all of the middle pieces in, I see.
Yeah, I just sorted edges into the middle. Here's a corner.
Ooh.
Corner.
Oh. Oh, I just had a good idea for something we could do in the future for this same setup.
What?
2v2 Catherine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe to Catherine, what?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Who's Catherine?
Who is Catherine?
Catherine sounds like a middle-aged white mum.
Which Catherine?
Oh, they're not a mom.
Which
I don't see that.
which Catherine are you talking about?
Exactly. Catherine,
Yes.
Catherine, or Quathrin.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they did add a third one in.
They did. They added Catherine with a Q.
Anyway, you want to explain what Catherine is to Trinky?
Okay, long story short, it is a puzzle game where you are at the bottom of a tower and you have to move blocks around in order to climb the tower. However, you can collapse the tower. Pieces can hang off of each other as you're trying to move around on it. You can hang around on it. There are trap pieces. And at the end of the day, you're just trying to get to the top and to ring a bell. Okay? It is super taxing on the brain because you're timed. And
It's also a very fascinating story.
yes, the story is about a guy who ends up in a infidelity with two women, both named Catherine, and he has to kind of figure out what he wants in life.
I thought that one of them was actually his girlfriend or something.
Yes, one of them is Catherine with a K.
Catherine
He's
with
been
a
in
K.
a long-standing relationship since
Catherine with a
college.
K.
Yes. And so she is pressuring him to see about moving forward in life and getting married and stuff, where he's not sure what he wants in life. He's just kind of like drifting day to day and kind of living things as they are. Then one night in a drunken stupor, he ends up staying at a bar for too long where he has an encounter with a woman named Catherine with a C. And the next thing he knows, he wakes up in bed after having a nightmare and he finds Catherine in a C is in his bed naked, with no memory of how he got there or anything that's happened. And so now he's trying to figure things out while he's having these nightmares that if he dies in the dream, he'll die in for real.
Which is something that's been happening to a bunch of, like, dudes around the city.
Yes, it's this big mystery thing. It's very cool.
Has Catherine with a K got a magic pussy or something? Like,
No, Catherine
No,
with
no.
a C does, though.
Catherine with a K is pretty much just a normal woman, but,
A little sadistic.
yeah. Like,
I mean,
if you aren't,
it's
like,
an
looking
Atlas game.
closely into... Yeah, if you aren't looking closely into her character, she can come off as, like, a huge bitch, when really it's just that there's a lot on her plate as well. You just don't see
Right.
it as much as you're seeing on the main character's plate.
I
can't find this other-
see.
It is a very fascinating
It's a very
game.
good game.
Stu and I have been trying to beat it on Valentine's Day for a couple years now.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, just trying to stream it at all has been a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because Atlas doesn't want people to stream their games.
Yeah, fucking for real.
What?
For real?
For real?
Yeah, for some reason, Atlas, the game company, just really doesn't like content creators at all.
You can't traditionally stream the game Catherine. Not that you can't get it to run and stuff like that. It's that there have a script in it that checks to see if you're using streaming software, and if it does, it refuses to share the video.
Yep. It's real stupid.
There are workarounds. I have done it myself, but it's a lot of work just to get that particular game to do its thing.
Not even to mention of, like, with the Persona series alone, if people tried to stream Persona, if you stream past, like, a certain point in the game, you get copyright claims on your shit.
That's now mostly done since the game's been out for forever, but at the start, that was so terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just so crappy, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. They're, as one of, like, the podcasters that Mox and I listen to say, the dinosaur is alive and well and will not change.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I upload my stuff to YouTube. This is fairly evident. I've been fighting with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm getting claims against the final fight against the champion.
What the hell?
Like, yeah. I've had claims against my Resident Evil games as well.
That one's especially weird.
Not really. Capcom are huge dicks about it, so... Like, the gameplay itself is fine, it's just they end up having claims against, like, footage that they use in trailers.
Snu, are you stealing my pieces?
It's so weird.
No, I'm trying to put a piece in.
They don't fit like that, I'm afraid.
Thought it did.
You did not.
Such an odd concept to me. That you develop games and then don't want people to share the fact they're enjoying your game.
I know, right?
Well, it's just like these devs are older in the industry, and they don't want to change. They refuse to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I mentioned it last time, and I know I've mentioned it a few times on my stream, but Herman Lee got copyright striked when he was playing Dragon Force. And for anyone who knows, Herman Lee is one of the lead guitarists for Dragon Force.
That's crazy.
There's I know of a funnier version of that thing. That one's sad. Somebody who's a group that is especially infamous for this particular subject is Metallica. They did a concert on Twitch and got copyright claimed by their own copyright system because of it.
Which is really funny.
That one's great.
That's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah, what a world we live in.
It is what a world we live in.
Very unfortunately, Cyberpunk is becoming less and less like a game, and becoming more and more real.
I mean, I'm gonna be. It's something that I'm actually wanting to stream soon. I don't know when, but I will be doing it. I was watching a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh yes, that one especially has become more and more true.
It hits hard on touching on a lot of what is currently going on in the world.
Out of curiosity, are you gonna do that one on console or are you gonna do that one on PC?
Ah, I found it. Found the fourth corner.
So I've got the HD collection on 360.
Okay, right on. Because I was gonna say if you wanted to do it on a PC, I believe it's GOG actually has digital versions of it that you can do on the PC.
Maybe not because they pulled all digital copies of the games now. You definitely can't get them on console.
Let me see here. It looks like they still have Metal Gear. And they got Metal Gear Solid But they don't have anything past solid, huh?
Yep. Yeah, they have literally taken everything down, which might mean, because I think Konami said that, like, oh yeah, we've got something new coming soon. So I think they're possibly doing another collection. And like Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of needs a remake.
Yes, it's been stuck on PS3 only for years.
Yeah, and I mean, I need to pick up... I mean, if they announce one, then I'll hold off on getting one. But I'm very tempted to just go and buy a copy of the physical.
I lucked out, and then I picked up a copy from the bargain bin back when it was not the thing that people were too into.
Because that is the only one I don't have a copy of.
That was actually my first ever Metal Gear game. Was the fourth one.
I never played 4 because I didn't have a PS3 until very late in its cycle.
I came
like,
into
well into when, like well into the point of when the PS4 was out.
I came into it at it's just starting with the fourth one is such a weird experience.
Yes, it would be.
I had no idea what was going on. I made a joke at the start of it because I was playing it with my best friend. And I was just like, man, if we don't get at least 3 jokes and 2 pee-pee touches, I'm just going to be very disappointed. Boy, was I right on the dot that that's exactly what happened. Not only from Raiden getting frisked, but also you could frisk the enemies. I don't know. I don't get that one. It's just like, okay, I'm patting you down for ammo. I get it. Check over here, check over here, check over here. And then you grab them by the balls for some reason. That's the part I don't understand. Why grab them by the cajoolies?
Why not? They're right
I mean,
there.
that's the point, yeah.
They're
right
right
there.
there.
Yeah, I mean, no, my first was Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear Solid was Metal Gear Solid.
Nice. Metal Gear Solid. Just Metal Gear in general. What a wacky series. It's hard to believe that that's even real.
And then Metal Gear Survive happened.
I had fun with Survive.
Before I started streaming, I was playing that. And in fact, my test stream was that.
Was Survive?
Yep.
Right on.
I kind of actually want to go back and like properly.
Hi, Katie.
Finish it. Hello, hello, hello.
It's a good time. It's like it is a fun game. It's not a great game, but it's a fun game to play. The amount of things locked behind paywalls is stupid.
I hate when games do that.
You can easily beat the game without doing any of it, but like you're just not gonna get any really fun things.
Oh, are you talking about the multiplayer?
I'm talking about the multiplayer, and I'm talking about getting the tickets and stuff like that to get weapons and stuff like that that aren't just a steel pipe.
Mox, you got a redemption for something.
Oh, I did. I got a stretch.
Stretch.
I wonder who could have done that one.
Oh, I wonder.
It
It's
is
a mystery.
It is a mystery.
Hey, Hunter.
Who is this SnuWolf?
I don't know, but I think they're a beach.
Yeah, they sound like an asshole. You should ban them.
I've had an irrational amount of
Maybe
beef
not
with Snoop
tonight.
tonight for literally no reason other than pandas.
Yeah. Oh no, what's happened again? I've gone
Sorry, I'm not a
cross-eyed.
man that can be bought with just a pretty face.
You know, we never actually answered.
I
We
can.
never actually answered the
Pandas
question.
win
No, we
me
actually
every
didn't
time.
even start to really discuss the question, did we?
No, we said the question and then you guys went off on a tangent about something.
I think Metal Gear and Catherine.
Catherine, that was it.
Sorry.
No, don't apologise.
No, never apologize.
Never apologize. I'll keep that in mind.
No, it's just Never apologize.
Never apologize.
People will use it against you, so never apologize.
Mm-hmm.
If you apologize, you're showing weakness.
It's so stupid.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see here. The games with the biggest influences on your gaming taste and standards today. They don't need to be your favorite cities, but they help shape who you are. God, so the couple that come to my mind are Alan Wake. Absolutely Alan Wake. Dragon's Dogma.
Okay.
And probably Mortal Kombat, weirdly enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Alan Wake was a trip for me. It's very unorthodox storytelling got me into a lot of things, especially for how to present narratives in a story for both games and like what a story could be for things. That game's nonsense, absolute crazy nonsense. Funny enough, Snoo's actually going to be able to weigh in on this one because they played through it.
It did. It was fun. It was real cool.
It was fun. It was way cool, and you can understand now when I'm coming from when I'm talking about things from their
Dragon's Dogma is a cool
metaphors
game.
and stuff. Dragon's Dogma is a cool game. I'll get to that in a second. Like from the episodic nature, the internal monologues of a character, and then the actual straight up conclusions of everything that you put into a story, from what you say and what you allude to, are just as important. Because you can say something, but it can mean something else that you don't realize. And the game is aware of its nature as far as that goes. The DLCs especially explore that, where you are trapped inside of a writhing and mad Alan whose sanity is what you're playing as. Not as the character himself, just the little bit of sanity he has left, trying to escape through his mind of creation that is actively trying to destroy itself. And you have to use the power of your words as well as what those words mean to break free from that grip. It is something.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Yeah, it really is. Also, God, I love the soundtrack. Poets of the Fall is amazing. Also, the fact that Alan has broken free from all forms of media and has appeared in some random crazy places, from various music videos and things like that to other games. He's just there. Some of it's been from the same developer, so it's like, haha, yeah. And then some of it is not. Some of it is absolutely
cool.
not. Yeah, oh yeah.
And your flashlight.
Yeah, and your flashlight. Like, I was watching a music video, and all of a sudden, it like, the music video cut to a scene in the woods, and there's this guy in a jacket running around in the woods with a flashlight, and I'm like, why does that guy look familiar? Holy shit, that's Alan Wake! What is he doing here? And then, like, the second game, the American Nightmare actually plays even off of that, where you kind of go through a loop of the same story, correcting things as time goes on, to ultimately defeat a creature with an amazing concept, a being whose name you can't say. It's not even like eldritch in nature in that it's unspeakable. It's a name you literally can't say. As what comes out of your mouth instead of words is a scratching noise. So instead they refer to him as Mr. Scratch. And he's somebody who's taken over Alan's life on the outside, where Alan is still stuck in the medium and this dark lake. This thing is walking around wearing his face, doing terrible things, all at his expense. And he ends up having to use media and stories to create a scenario which that darkness born from him gets burned away. It's so surreal. It kept me up for just days thinking about stuff like that. Now that's just Alan Wake. Then there's Dragon's Dogma, which have you guys ever played that game?
Nope.
I think it was on my list.
So it is a character action RPG where you play as a character called the Arisen, who's named that because you had your heart ripped out by a dragon, and you came back. So,
wow, we sound pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's pretty intense. You're just a fisherman at a city, and then the dragon swoops in, starts barbecuing the place. You pick up a sword off the ground. You're like, ah! And the best you do is you go to swing your sword at him, and he just bats you away like across the beach, and you're lying on the ground like, ow, ow. And he looks at his hand, the dragon does, and he's like, this sword is stuck in my hand. You son of a bitch. You hurt me. And so he climbs over to you, tears your heart out, eats it, and then says, hey, come find me if you want this back.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. You end up also having this side character with you called a pawn, which is kind of like an artificial person from another dimension. You get to make them. You get to shape the pawn however you want.
Cool.
Yeah, you get to make two characters. You get to make yourself, and you get to make this pawn. And this pawn is actually part of a multiplayer system because your pawn can be summoned by other people to go on adventures with them, and anything that it learns from there and anything that it learns from you, it remembers. So if it's done a quest that you've never done, it'll just go, I know what to do here, master. If you decide to have them call you that, they can call you a lot of different things, but master's their default one. And then they'll start like, follow me, I know where to go. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's cool.
You also have these moments where you can sit down with them at an inn and just be like, hey, I want to talk to you about your stuff. Here are some things. Let's banter back and forth, and you can shape the personality and actions and style of your pawn from doing that. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
I ended up creating a pawn that was very protective and very somewhat nurturing. They had healing spells that they would spam at almost every time. If you had even a slight wound, they would be on you very quickly.
This was Kedia?
This was Kedia, yes. You gonna name them? Yeah, I named it Kedia. Go figure.
Kedia.
Ha ha ha. She ended up having that very kind of gentle side to her. That being said, I don't know where she got this. I don't know who taught her the best strategy to fight monsters was to take the Shadow of the Colossus approach to it, because you can climb on giant monsters. Every giant monster, she would jump on the back of it and start beating it with her stick. And it's like, you're a wizard! Use your magic! Don't stab it with your wooden stick! This actually led to an amazing moment, though, from its own dynamic creation, where we were deep in this dungeon in a place called the Bitter Black Isle, which is basically hell for Arisen. And we were fighting a pair of dragons, and dragons have this nature where when they die, they explode, okay? And so I was on the back of it stabbing it because that's the kind of character I made. They were actually underneath shooting its heart directly. We ended up killing it with a final blow, but I didn't realize it was dead. So the next thing I know, this thing explodes, and both of us getting blown backwards across the arena into this tiny alcove, barely alive. We stand up, and it's like, holy shit, that was intense. Hey, Kedia, are you alright? She gets up, looks at me, and goes, look, master, rope! We can use this for our adventure! And it's like, we almost died, and you're so excited about this random bit of rope you found.
That would be me.
It's adorable. But the reason why that game's so influential on me, there are 9 different classes that you can spec into, and every single one of them is awesome. There is not a single one that sucks. And holy crap, the things they can do. Like, from the basic ranger style character being able to double jump and become a buzzsaw with their knives, to the warrior with the sword and shield, who can actually catapult people into the sky with their shield, as well as pretty much defend against almost any attack. It's kind of insane, the tankiness that you really get with it. Even to the spellcaster, who, like, I don't remember the last time I ever played a game as a wizard where I actually felt powerful besides watching damage numbers go up. The dramaticness of everything, even from the ultimate ability of summoning a tornado, is quite the powerful execution. It's so cool.
I can feel the passion radiating from Mox about this game.
The thing is it's not just like my experiences. I have yet to see two people play this game the same way and have had these wild experiences from it. One of my best friends, Chance, who I convinced to help pick up the game, he was part of the people who, when he found out that he could grapple onto giant enemies, loved it. His own pawn followed suit with this and decided this was the best decision. They were fighting a Cyclops on a cliff, and they managed to actually knock it off balance right when its back was to a cliff. And so on a whim, he had this idea to run up and jump on it to knock it off balance. His pawn did the same thing, and they and as well as the other couple pawns he had with him, they all jumped onto it, actually collapsed it off of the cliff, and then managed to jump back and catch onto the ledge before falling to their deaths with it. It's like, that was an organic thing that just happened. It was
Cool.
It was crazy. And then Chalk has had his own crazy adventures with this. He ended up picking up the class with the giant two-handed weapons, and so he ends up having these adventures where he's going full guts from Berserk, where he's taking on monsters far stronger than he is, and managing to get through because while he can take the hit from them, they can't take the hit that he delivers.
Ah.
It's just a fantastic time. It's so cinematic and so crazy. And the game never ends. Even when you beat the game, you don't beat the game.
I see.
It becomes this cycle. And how do I talk about this without spoiling that?
It's basically
I think that's the most you could say, really.
Think
I
of...
assume it's got a quest generation system?
It has this moment where, let's just say, you get to see behind the curtain. You see what's pulling the strings and the puppeteer along with it. However, in order to move forward, you can't just win. You have to create and replace that which is the problem. Meaning you can end up finishing the game by becoming the problem, making the problem, creating somebody to make the problem, or creating a new problem, and then starting again from the outside looking in. Or from the outside knowing of the inside.
Interesting.
And on a rare chance, if you happen to roll perfect RNG, the bad guy could be some dude, some naked man in a diaper who fist fights you. That could happen if you're particularly lucky or unlucky.
I have no idea whether to view that as lucky or unlucky.
Neither do I. That wasn't what I got, but I've seen it happen. Oh, I will say one last thing for it, and that's, there's a romance system in that game that's stupid. It's really bad. I don't mind talking about that. It's not based on your interactions with a particular character per se. What it does is it totals the character with the highest positive affiliation with your character that isn't your pawn. And it decides from that that's going to be the character that you're going to end up with.
Right.
So the local shopkeepers are often what someone ends up with because they spend the most time with them. And if you technically make friends with them, you can get a discount.
Oh, right, I see.
Mm-hmm. What's also unfortunate is it's one of those games that takes the same route as, like, the Elder Scrolls, where children are just grown character models shrunk down. And because of that, if you do certain quest lines where you end up interacting with, like, an entire family, say, for instance, you end up being like, man, this kid's family's life is terrible, and I feel really bad for them, so I'm going to check up on them, and you know what, I'm going to give them, like, a sweet every so often, just because, you know, you were role-playing. Wow, at the end of the game's like, that clearly means you and this child were romantically together.
Yeah.
It gets stupid. It's
Right,
bad.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
It's very bad.
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, I'm sorry for taking up all the time.
No. Loved the passion. What about you, Snoo?
Does D&D count?
Does D&D
I mean,
count?
yeah.
That
If you want it to count.
I think it does. It is a game anyway. Because my thing is like definitely the things that influenced me more than any games I could think of from my childhood and such are animation stuff, not necessarily games.
Okay.
I do know for certain that the handful of games I played a shit ton when I was a kid, mainly because I just didn't have many video games that were like mine, is the Jak and Daxter series, mainly 2 and 3. Let's see. I don't want to say this, but it definitely was one that I played a lot of, and I don't think I necessarily pulled anything from it though. It was Sonic 06, but I was very heavily invested in like Silver as a character.
It's because Silver's cool.
Silver is cool. There is the Sly Cooper series. That game was definitely one that most of the games I was heavily invested in had like very interesting stories. And I think that's where most of the influence to me came from, was just how invested I was in the story. The first Kingdom Hearts game, I've yet to play any of the other Kingdom Hearts, though I plan on changing that in the future.
I own every
wanna
single
stream
one of
all-
them, so
all-
that'll be easy.
Yeah, I want to stream my first playthrough of all the games.
I've heard good things about Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
It's good and
I
bad.
streamed that last year.
I think I watched you stream it.
Yeah, that's probably.
Because I remember definitely having watched it, and I don't really know many people I'd have watched play it, so.
Yeah, in terms of video games, like, this was a question I was struggling to find my answers to. But if D&D counts, then...
Yeah, no, D&D
like,
will count.
yeah, then I've got,
I mean, we never
like,
explicitly said video games, did we?
yeah. Yeah, then I have, like, what, 7-8 years of, like, stories that I've become so heavily invested in. Like, and I fully, plan to and still have, like, my documents and notes and stuff that I'm going to be turning the original first campaign that we started, as a group together into a comic series.
That's cool.
And
That's pretty cool.
the more I'm like piecing stuff together, because before we started recording our sessions, I'm just trying to remember everything, like at least remember the main important details, like smaller details that we fleshed out as the comic is made. And I'm basically just like writing a script for myself to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't worked on it in a while. And like all the first draft pages also were lost when my computer got bricked, which is sad, but there wasn't much lost there. It was only like the first 4 pages being thumbnailed and sketched out.
Yeah.
But that's definitely been like probably one of the biggest influences for me, is both as like the way that I met all of the people in my found family currently, so Shy Guy, Mox, Chalk, Sky, you know, all of them I met through D&D.
Yeah, how did you get into D&D originally?
So, we have that psycho guy that Mox had mentioned earlier, who I just refer to as that guy, and I don't refer to his name or anything. And he technically is the one that got us all together originally, before he decided to just go off the fucking rails. And he started a D&D campaign. He was like, hey, do you want to play D&D? And I went, hell yeah, I do. So it was me, that guy, and another person named Nick, who was a Mormon kid that ended up dropping out because he went on a mission, and then we just kind of lost contact with him.
I forgot he even existed, actually, until you just mentioned him.
Oh my god.
I forgot the Mormon boy. No, he was really...
Was he the character... Was he the guy who made Sniper?
No, that was Austin.
Okay.
Anyway, so the campaign first started out with that guy, me, and Nick making our characters on the floor of the hallway in the high school, like 3 or 4 hours after school had already ended for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just playing D&D until, like, the janitor shows up at, like, I want to say 7 or 8 p.m. And he's like, hey, I really need you guys to, like, the building. And we went, oh shit, sorry, okay. And that's how that started. And then that guy eventually got a friend of ours named Sean, and Chalk, and Mox, and then another guy named Austin into the game. And then we all eventually just kind of like converged together, sort of like players falling in and out as they were available and such.
Mm-hmm.
Until eventually it was just me, Chalk, Sean, and that guy. Mox was there occasionally, but Mox's job kind of was getting in the way for him to be able to play.
Cool. Imagine working.
I wish I didn't.
And we
Work or
played
imagine working?
for...
Don't want to imagine it.
I want to say 2 years is how long it lasted before it eventually died.
I'm talking World of Horror?
Yeah, I'm talking about World of Horror when it merged into BioShock.
God, something like that. I wish I was there for BioShock. God, I wish I was there for BioShock.
Boy, do I wish you were there for BioShock too. Maybe I wouldn't have lost an arm.
Yeah, and
Oh my god.
yeah, Jack probably wouldn't have died either.
Jack probably wouldn't have died.
I don't know if Esteban still would have become a big daddy or not, though.
What?
I feel
Oh,
like
it was BioShock. Okay.
I thought this was D&D still.
It is.
I was
It
so
is still.
It was, but that guy was very heavily inspired to just basically put us in the BioShock setting. Mainly because, like, most of us at the table that weren't Mox didn't actually really play through the game. Except, I believe Chalk did, but he wasn't saying anything about it. But he had a character named Jack, so it was really funny that we were in the BioShock setting. I played a character whose name was Karen. She was a German medical student. She is an absolute sweetheart, cinnamon roll. And she will shoot you in the fucking face if she needs to, because apparently she was a fucking crackpot with a gun, even though she had no points in gun.
Well. Secret talent.
Yeah. The campaign also took place in the 1920s and or the 1950s. We never actually determined time.
It was just in between and whatever was convenient at the time.
Yeah. Like, fucking Nazis existed, apparently, because Karen would get mocked for being German.
Which is
the Nazi.
really funny, considering the main trio who survived that were Karen, the German medical student, Jack, the Italian greaser, and Ash, the Japanese private eye. So they were the Axis powers.
Hey, Shepe, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I'm not sure if you heard it, but you did I think that's the first time that alert's actually been played.
Hey, congrats.
That new alert.
Yeah, it's been there for a while, but yeah, it's the first time it's actually been procced.
Oh, exciting.
It's basically me saying your soul is mine.
Well.
Like
Yeah,
Shang
I
Tsung?
could go on about D&D
Yep,
like
Shang Tsung.
hours, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna take up everyone's time with that.
Yeah. So I mean, the idea behind that alert is like, yeah, you've only got one Twitch Prime, you gave it to me, so yeah, your soul is now mine.
Your soul is mine.
Love it.
I'm currently getting a custom animation done for it as well.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna be all Shang Tsung'd out?
No, I'm not gonna be Shang Tsung down.
Aw.
Okay then, Mr. Ronzi, tell us yours.
Well, we were talking about it earlier. Metal Gear Solid.
Hey.
Most of the entire series, Metal Gear Solid 1, Twin Snakes, though most notably Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, the game's not particularly great, but the story, I think, is just on point. Like, it really shaped what I believed storytelling in a game could be. It was just very... No! It was just very well done, in my opinion. Eternal Darkness is most definitely on the list there.
Oh, yeah.
The whole horror.
The sanity effect. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the mystery of it as well.
I am curious on one thing on that one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the true ending?
Yes, I streamed the true ending.
Oh my god, congrats to you, the amount of effort you gotta go through to do that.
What? Going through all 3 lines?
Yeah, it's so long and tedious.
Not really. Like, once you know what you're doing, the only reason why it was a long and tedious thing for me was because there were times when I forgot to save. I died. Like, I lost, like, hours of progress. But, like, I mean, if you do it back to back, because you know what you're doing, it's not that hard to do.
I could believe that. It's just so long, and like if you know what you're doing as far as the things go, but aren't prepared for the new effects from the different deities, that can also get you pretty hard.
Like some of my mods were like, yeah, you should do that again, but like, do it as a challenge. Like, you can't use certain types of spells. Like, you can't use sanity healing or something like that.
You can't put, what is it, Paragon, like stacked on any one particular effect.
Paragon.
Yeah.
Mantra, Paragon.
Uh-huh.
Paragon.
It's just a multiplier, man.
Yep. No, the game was like, incredible for its time.
Okay, one more question. Who was your favorite ancestor?
Favorite ancestor? Your actual direct ancestor.
Your grandfather?
The first one to get the... No, not grandfather. Like your old one.
Oh!
The first got the Tome of Eternal Darkness.
Oh,
the first one you see having the Tome of Darkness.
Papyrus Augustus?
No, not Augustus, because he's not your ancestor. You're not related to Augustus.
Oh.
The I forget his name.
Are we talking like the old American one with the powdered wig, or?
Well, he was British. He came over because it was literally just after the colonial era, I think. I'm not sure. He may have been American. He's definitely the grandfather. Obviously, was American as well as Alex.
Mm-hmm. I am frustrated that this top bit will not set.
Maximilian.
Maximilian.
Got it.
Go with the flintlocks.
Yeah, that is the guy with the powdered wig. Okay.
Yeah, because it's 1760, so...
Yeah, the one who ends up in the asylum at the end, talking about the rats will eat your eyes.
Yes, it's exactly for that. It's like, may the rats eat your eyes.
The darkness
comes.
Yeah.
Nice job, Trinky.
Why, thank you.
Oh, you're working on the beach. Nice.
Well, I just found whatever bits I could find, and then I was like, well, I'll just start working on the on the middle bits, because there's no point. Too many hands, too many cooks, one pot, you know, that kind of a thing.
Too many cooks.
Yeah.
I was like, just...
And...
something else.
Neverwinter Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Which is D&D.
Oh, absolutely. 3.0?
Yes. No, 3.5.
Okay, so I wasn't 100% if it was 3.0 or 3.5.
3.5%. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Good.
Friend, a guy that I worked with, he introduced me to it. It was back in the early 2000s. So, I mean, it was fairly late into gaming. Like, I mean, I've been gaming for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, only... It's literally, like, been, like... Well, no, because I'm, like... I mean, I'll get to this one. This was back. This one was in the 90s. But yeah, it's like that. Like it was. It is one of. It's not one of the things that got me into D&D itself, because I was interested in that for a while as well. But its storytelling, openness, the openness of the world was just fantastic. Like, and I could play that game. Like, one of the, I think I may have mentioned it last time we were streaming as well. But like, anytime I bring it up, fond memory of it is that it's where I fell in love with casters. Let me put it that way. I was playing a wizard.
Okay.
I have a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
That game when you play it PvP.
What in the hell?
Oh, Snoo.
Don't mind me.
You get the PvP in that game is, or like whenever you do multiplayer, it is forced PvP. You can hurt your friends.
Friendly fire is on.
Yes, it is. So I ended up.
I always get surprised when I put two pieces together.
I know that.
I ended up hitting my friend with a fireball.
Ouch.
Purely on accident, but he never forgot it.
This sounds like a standard D&D story. All right.
Yep. So much to the point of, like, early on in the game, you're exploring the city of Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
You have to run through houses, and there are giant spiders. And how it obviously works is monsters will follow you through loading zones. He ended up he was playing an assassin because he was a fan of Artemis and Terra. He trained like all of the spiders in the city. And led them to me. When he found me, he said, "Here you go, bitch." and turned invisible.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that is so petty.
So yeah, with invisibility and that, like, you literally just drop off the radar and back in 3.5, and enemies just couldn't see you anymore. They could see me.
I
So
mean,
they were like,
that is a next level petty move that I love.
That is hilarious. Oh my god.
I got another one of my more interesting experiences in that game were the Indestructible Children of Luskan.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the games where basically it's like kids couldn't die. You couldn't kill them. You weren't allowed to. Which, you know, is fine.
Oh, that was that piece.
Yeah, that's the other side here, man.
Alright, and that should fit in there, and that should be the border!
Yeah, I mean, I reached a point, and basically there was a ton of refugees in the city. I went into a bar, and I accidentally misclicked. And I ended up killing a civilian. And I angered everyone in the tavern. I was able to kill the adults fine. But when it came to the kids...
You just had to let them beat you.
I couldn't kill them.
Could not.
And I think I was like, oh, I'll go through a loading zone, it'll be fine. No, the kids followed me out and were harassing me.
No, the child.
I'm like, I'll load my quick save, my auto save. Hit the reload button. No, it was literally just it auto saved just after I angered the townsfolk. So I have a screenshot somewhere, basically, of my character just standing around with, just surrounded by a bunch of kids trying to punch me. They couldn't damage me or anything. But there's just like...
But they were trying.
Yeah, they were trying. And I hadn't actually created a proper save in hours.
Oh no!
So,
I hate when stuff
yeah.
like that happens.
Where in the hell does this piece even begin?
Right, I might have to give it a 5-minute warning, guys.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fine. Well, what about you, Trinky? What about you?
Yeah, what are
Yeah, you will be the one who finishes off.
So, first game of inspiration would I've got two. First ones would be Super Mario Galaxy.
That's a good one.
Because that got me into actual like games with a story and like fighting bosses and, you know, actually trying to like have an achievement based thing within a game. Subsequent to that, Super Smash Bros.
Nice, nice.
Because I realised how competitive of a person I was.
Smash Bros.
And then-
Awoken inside of you.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Awoken the demon. Following that, I would say Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one.
Nice. First one is probably the best.
Because that was my first ever shooter that I'd ever played.
Oh, those pieces are real.
And so that was kind of like my...
That's not what I wanted.
No!
I know. That's not what I wanted at all.
Snoo.
That's not what I
Snoo.
wanted at all.
Oh,
That's not what I wanted at all. Stop! Cancel! Fuck!
Oh.
Hang on. Hang on.
Hold on.
We got this. 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 We
Not this. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna move the.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, Black Ops, the first one, was like my first kind of shooter game. It was the one that like I started with and the one that I loved, like fell in love with. And then after that, my true favourite childhood game growing up was Modern Warfare 3. And that was the game, that was like the first game I like hardcore like bummed. Like, I played that game with every spare waking moment of my existence.
Was it all with the PvP stuff? You know, full on multiplayer?
Yeah, all online multiplayer. I bummed that game so hard. So hard.
Hard bumming.
Because I just really wanted to be good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going like just like wasting your life on a game, bruh.
Yeah. So for me, that was like my first thing of like, I want to be good at this. I'm going to pour my existence into this game.
What? Oh no, I have made a terrible discovery.
And yeah, that was an interesting. That was interesting because I did get good at that game. I got very good at that game.
Discovered that you can actually break the pieces apart.
What?
Oh, God. Don't touch anything.
I mean, I picked up a piece and it automatically put them back together again.
I am afraid of touching anything.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely my first experience of getting good at a game and feeling accomplished in a game, and like, yeah, and then obviously, I mean, for me as well, when I was younger, Minecraft. I mean, it sounds so cheesy to say it, but like,
why? Minecraft is one of the most influential games of all time.
I've literally played the game since I was like 11, so like, it would feel wrong to not have it on my list.
That's absolutely fair.
I dread to think how many hours I've got in that game.
Minecraft is one of the most games of all time.
And to probably then say like another game that drove a lot of my gaming for a couple of years was RuneScape.
Dude, RuneScape, God.
I
RuneScape.
cannot follow on that one. I was not a RuneScape player.
Oh my God, RuneScape hit different for a long time.
What was your MMO of choice then, Mox? Everyone has one.
I don't.
What was your poison?
I don't play MMOs.
You don't play MMOs?
I don't.
Oh my God, how do you survive?
Because I am. You want?
Yeah, I've always been I'd rather have always been a social gamer. Like, I'd always rather play with people than play like a solo game.
I'll explain my non-MMO thing very discreetly. I am a solo player, and I do stupid things and glitch out, and I should not be in a social game where my things can cause problems for others.
Oh, I see.
You've seen You've seen me. You have firsthand witnessed my corruption. It happened during the stream.
I have witnessed your corruption. That is true.
I mean, there was a game I forgot to mention, which is Command and Conquer.
Which one?
Tiberian Sun.
All right, fair enough. It wasn't the one that I played the most of. Honestly, Red Alert 2 was the one I played the most of because of Command and Conquer stuff.
Red Alert 2 probably was the one for everyone.
It's so good.
I'm sorry, Gray. I'm sorry.
But did you ever play the first-person shooter that Tiberian Sun had? I don't remember what it was called.
No, Tiberium never had a first-person shooter.
Yeah, it did.
You're thinking Command and Conquer Renegade.
I have another one, and it's not a game I ever played, but I lived my childhood wanting to. And it was a game on the Xbox 360, and it was called Eternal Sonata. And I remember watching my brother play it, and I helped, like, because I was far too young to play it. And I would watch him play it, and I would help him work out, like, the puzzles and the things that were in the game. And I remember desperately wanting to play that game for, like, my whole childhood, and I never did. Because I was just too young. So, yeah. Eternal Sonata on the Xbox 360. Loved every minute of watching someone play that game.
I'm angry Gray.
Why is Gray angry, or are you angry at Gray?
Well, I happened to look over at the wrong time to see the re-dead sound come through, so I didn't jump.
Oh yeah, the sound alert's broken for some reason.
And because I'm looking over and just watching chat now, because I know that Gray's going to just like go war cry.
For some reason, my sound alerts have broken themselves, and I can't seem to fix them.
That keeps happening like
That's been happening
every couple of weeks. Gray is giving me.
Oh, so it might not just be a me thing then.
No, it's definitely not you.
Oh, okay.
Mine haven't broken in a while, but touch wood. But they might do it occasionally break. You just have to either refresh the element or go and relog back into the page, I find.
I just have to remake the whole thing.
I've never had it that bad. But yeah, no. Kane is just iconic in my mind and is the epitome of Command and Conquer. Like Red Alert, the Red Alert series had a ton of star power in it.
It did.
Especially Red Alert 3.
But like, it's so fun.
But Kane was just incredibly charismatic.
Snu, you stole my piece!
You were... Get out of here.
You get out of here! I was working on...
I'm probably gonna have to call it there, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, it's 5 to 11 and we've got
Yeah, I know.
Late.
Alright, let's see, who can we group raid?
That's a pretty fair question.
Let's see here.
Alright, YouTube, do take care. We will catch you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Let's have a look.
Hope everybody stays safe, stays hydrated, and remembers to wash their hands.
I've still got my actual outro.
Alright. Oh, hey, it's Trinky. We could raid them.
Please don't.
I am checking in my end.
Yeah, I don't really have anyone, so I'm down for whoever you guys want to go with.
Oh, I don't have anyone either.
Spanakopita!
Spanakopita!
I think I have somebody we can do.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
let's go to.
Yeah, let me put their thing in our thing real fast so everyone can just spell it easily. They're somebody who I believe just recently became an affiliate, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Should be playing code names
Okay,
right
everybody, we are going to go and rad.
now. Beam away.
Okay, so you all need to go and drop all the love over on them. Be super kind and helpful. On my end, I'll be back tomorrow for an Apex tournament. There'll be a 10-minute stream delay because of the rules of the tournament, so I won't be talking to chat too much. It'll be more like a watching thing than a me chatting with you. I do apologise. Thank you. But yeah, that's all I've got from me. Bye guys, I'll see you tomorrow. What do you guys want to say?
Snu, are you gonna stream tomorrow?
Maybe 50-50 chance. I want to get back into doing art streams.
True, but Wobble Dogs.
No, Wobble Dogs is something I want to do with Sky.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And Mox, anything for you?
Tuesday I'm playing Nightfall with Sylaps. Wednesday I'm probably gonna play more Apex. Thursday maybe we'll do more puzzle. Yeah, with you. And then Thursday I'll do maybe more puzzles with these guys if everyone's free. If not, I'll figure something out. I always do.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone
Alright,
stay safe.
anything from you, Mr. Ronzi?
Yep.
And for me, tomorrow we're going to be back with Astroneer with Camping Tati.
Oh, I've gone. Oops, sorry.
That's all right. I mean, I'm going to be spending the time for this anyway. Saturday is a new game with Fate Tactics, and Sunday I'm hosting the afternoon stream. Probably going to be more Astroneer.
Hey, thank
but
you. Oh my goodness!
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
watching.
both.
If you are watching this,
thank you both of you.
on Twitch, if you could think about hitting that follow.
I am Trinky and Mr.
Sorry,
Mom.
you think about follow button.
Thank you for the
That's
rates.
YouTube. I really should do that side anyway, but
Thank you.
Personally, I like life
Yep.
the best, but maybe that's just a depressing viewpoint.
I mean, I kind of.
yes. If
we
you
all
follow
kind of
on
agree?
Twitch, if you're watching this post on Twitch, because if we make it 750 followers, I will narrow
I'll
the
send
script
it.
view to the
Oh my goodness, it actually is. Okay.
The price one will go back down to
Should we just end guessing? I mean, they are close, but do we think we should just end guessing?
So,
No.
yes, we're gonna go over and raid. Was it?
Beam away.
Beam away.
We don't.
They
Yeah,
are
we only need
playing
one more.
fun little game.
We're gonna get some plain screen, so.
You know how much we
What the
like
heck?
code names and how much we just
Thank
ignore
you,
the rules.
SnuWolf. Thank you. Thank you for the raid.
So obviously, if you can
Hello.
join us for the stream, that would be fantastic. If you could
Welcome all of you to
copy and paste. Keronzi and the
stream.
Broken Masquerade has arrived to bring the things unseen.
We are
people to
currently
tango
playing Codenames, which is going interesting.
It'd be mighty fantastic
This
of
is
you.
going to be a chaotic
Of course.
lobby for sure.
If you
as
can't join us
lobbies
for this
hosted
raid, I
by
do
the
understand.
lovely unicorns, often
So until
enough.
next time, everybody,
Hi Lee,
stay safe.
and Shark. Yeah, sorry, I get a little bit flustered with raids. But thank you, the three of you who raided.